Hello and welcome to the Whinsboro Mansion Call of Cthulhu one shot. I'll get to my cast here in just a second, who you can now wonderfully see on screen. But first, one quick little content warning for everybody. Call of Cthulhu is in its nature fucked up, and tonight is going to be quite fucked up. There will be some sense of bodily loss. There will be some blood, gore, things of that nature, eldritch horror in general. So just know that we're saying that now. Just be prepared for that. But now that they can hear me, on to my
There we go.
cast.
Scared the shit out of all of
I
us.
wasn't sure if the audience could hear you, so I
The
wasn't going to say
psychological
anything.
torture starts now.
Oh, God.
Joined by
Wow.
my wonderful cast of Julia Jules, who will be playing Sawyer Snow, River, who will be playing the wonderful and definitely young and alive Pierce Walker, Mags playing Virginia Winsboro, and then the always wonderful, lovely Chip playing Jack Hargrove. And so, your friends do look fancy. You're right. We'll start with it being a very, very chilly Friday the 13th in October 1922. We are in the northeastern part of Maine near the coast, so that nice breeze coming off the Atlantic chills right down to the bone. As we are all getting ready to arrive for a party that no one in their right mind would ever miss, a true party to die for. As our cast, in their own way, in their own vehicles, their own manners, arrives to a large wrought iron gate, top which are fixed four iron horse heads, with a large regal W in the middle of it. As it opens, there is about a quarter mile of paved driveway encased in trees that leads up to a magnificent manor. Truly a sight to behold by even today's standards, let alone 1922 standards. It is opulent, it is audacious, it is everything that an elderly man currently getting out of his car has always wanted to have. As you step out onto a place where you've been here before, you know these grounds a bit. It's been a while, but it still stings when you think of your current humble compared to this abode and the sprawling metropolis in front of you. What do you think as you hop out of the car?
Pierce very contentiously eyeing the wrought iron horse heads, has a momentary twitch, followed close behind by his assistant, who he more than likely ushers forward to grab her arm. Samantha, for fuck's sake, why can't the man get over his stupid obsession with fucking horses? If it had to be horses.
Calm down. It is okay. It'll be fine. We're here for one evening, and then we'll fall back.
I know. I do know, my dear, but one evening surrounded by those fucking deadly animals.
So put her hand kind of gently on your cheek and just, I know, it's okay.
At this point, he's going to put on very nice and brand new white leather gloves that go stark against his very basic black and white suit. He, pulls a cane. Pulls a cane from from the car, I believe very early Model T, essentially. Pulls a cane and begins the slow trudge towards the front door.
And it takes quite a while. As it's one of those things where there's kind of a large circular area for you to pull up and drop off your people by the front door, large fountain that you park by, and then walk up a very regal set of stairs. So it is a bit difficult for you just in general getting around, let alone having a minor episode with having returned to a rival's estate, no matter how nice the rivalry has been at times, it is certainly maybe not at its height currently.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like with every step, with every, missed opportunity for a guardrail, like Pierce is looking for every single imperfection that exists around here. And just, that stairs uneven, the cobblestone is messy, that, good lord, does this man not understand Ionic versus Doric fucking pillars? Just every little thing that he can pick out, he's doing just to make himself feel better.
Of course. And as you're, walking through, picking things out, you see in front of you there is a man at the door who's checking people in. He's making sure that they're actually on the invite list. And there is a man that you ultimately recognize. You've seen him a few times around. And he turns around to look at you. And Jack, describe yourself as what Pierce sees as you turn around at the front door to greet him as you're also trying to enter.
Jack turns and you see a man in this estate. He looks underdressed. In any bar, if you saw him, you'd think he was overdressed. But in a silk shirt, pinpointed with you. When you look at them, you think they're just dots at first, but you, as a man of wealth yourself, recognize and know that those were once little stars that, with age of the fabric, have faded out. A soft cashmere overcoat, and you can just catch the hint of a silver chain with the charm disappearing beneath the shirt.
Similarly,
He is,
sorry.
he is lightly bearded, long brown hair streaked with gray, and bags under his eyes that would need to pay their own checking fee.
Fucking incredible. The
And yes,
old
of course,
man
as
that,
he turns, Pierce, what does he see?
the old man that you're seeing walking up to you, to call him ugly is a kindness. He is a weathered old man, looks to be mid 70s, or really is mid 70s, looks to be like mid 80s, mid 90s, is weathered beyond his years and is already weathered by many of them. He is a very wry, skinny, hunched old man. You immediately notice his trouble walking, but as well the wrinkles that are deep set into his face as if carved there. Shock white hair that is frizzy and at one point may have been described as curly or wavy, but is now very thin, very crispy, and very think that one famous picture of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out if he got hurt like a lot more, emotionally speaking.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and next to him is a very radiant young woman, looks to be about 30 to 35, with raven black hair, stick straight, in a beautiful black gown, is a strapping young woman. Absolutely. Not only just pretty, but by no means waify. Very much can take care of herself. And would need to, given that she takes care of herself and this old man.
And all of Pierce and all of his assets and everything.
And everything.
So you two are there. There's a couple people ahead of you currently checking in, and there's a man at the door, going through names on the list, and he finally gets to the two of you. He's like, "Ah, yes, Jack. How are we doing this evening? So happy to see you. Here we are. I have you down at table 3 this evening, if that's okay with you. And is there any needs that you have? I can take your coat if you'd like and put it away."
I'll keep the coat. I'll keep the coat, thank you.
Of course. And Mr. Walker, it's nice to see you again. And you brought a +1. How wonderful.
Samantha. She is my attendant and assistant. So she goes with me wherever I go at this point.
Yes, of course, of course. We have you at table 3 as well. So, the banquet will start here in a few hours. Feel free. Come in to the foyer and enjoy some time outside of the banquet hall. For now, we're still getting it prepared, but there's always room for plenty of people here at the Whinsboro Mansion.
Of course. Yes.
And as
Pleasure seeing you again.
Yes, of course. The doors open up, and in front of you in the foyer already, you see two young women talking. If Sawyer, you would like to describe what you look like as the doors kind of, in a way, open, the camera pans into this beautiful foyer. There is a massive, like, chandelier above that is catching every light the right way. You know, there's a study off to one side and a nice sunroom off to the other, and it is uh, a sight to behold. Just walking in to this part of the mansion, and kind of centerfold in our camera as we pan in, we see Sawyer and Virginia talking to one another. As Sawyer, describe how you look.
So Sawyer Snow is a 25-year-old woman. She, average height. She has very long, pretty, wavy black hair that just goes about to the center of her back. It's just down in loose curls. She has these gray eyes. She's wearing this very form-fitting red velvet colored dress with just some very subtle pearl jewelry, a nice like white throw, just very well put together. But her stance is more casual. She's having so much fun catching up with her little cousin Virginia here. Um, and I imagine nearby me is my husband.
Yes, yeah, he would be pretty close by you overall.
Yeah, I would have said to Vaughn before we went in, just like straightening his lapel. Now, as soon as you want to leave, just signal me. I'll fake a stomach ache or a migraine or something, and we will just go.
No,
Okay?
I'm sure that we'll be fine. I can put up with my family for one evening. I
All
think,
right.
hopefully.
Well, anything changes, you let me know.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Um, and he kind of begins to go off his own way, keeping up with different family members he hasn't seen in a while, and
Yes.
you two overall very loving on each other, but pretty independent
Mhm.
from one another at the same time.
Yes.
And Virginia, what do they see as Sawyer is currently chatting up with you in the first hall?
Virginia's a bit shorter. In my mind, she's about like 5'5", 5'6". Her hair's a bit more straight, very, very like golden blonde. It goes about like a little bit past her shoulders. She's wearing this gorgeous like navy blue floor length form fitted silk gown with a nice like silk wrap around her shoulders that's like ivory white. She has a fucking rock on her finger given to her by her fiance Oliver Strong. The nicest blood diamond money can buy in 1922. She's very like her skin's like perfect. Everything about her is perfect. Her hair's like slicked back, perfect. She has an image to uphold, and it just fucking shows that she comes from opulent wealth. She's marrying an opulent wealth, and she's just got this smile painted on her face the entire evening, like everything's fine.
Yeah. What are you two chatting about as they begin to walk in?
So, darling, tell me about him. I haven't been around lately.
Well, Oliver's family, is very much involved in Harvard. His father teaches. His mother is on the board. Her family, I guess, is involved in the automobile business. So, father decided, it's best to tie our assets into something nice. So, I met Oliver and we just hit it off.
And you like him?
Oliver's nice. He treats me well. Shut the fuck up, Lux.
Oliver's not nice.
I just kind of pat your shoulder. Well, congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
And about that
They're trying
time,
to put...
you hear from the woman on Pierce's arm. Is that Sawyer Snow?
Why,
Oh,
yes, my
word.
dear, it is. Sawyer, I must say, I had no idea you'd be here. I am such a fan of your work.
Thank you.
My goodness. Excuse me, pardon the intrusion. Pierce Walker.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. And
Samantha Adler.
raise your hand. Samantha Adler. Lovely
She
to meet
reaches
you
out
as
her
well.
hand as well.
Are you two friends of the family?
In a way, Elias and I have known each other since time immemorial at this point. You may not be able to tell by my spry young appearance, but I've been here for a number of years, not quite as much as a young Elias. If I may, are you perhaps related to Mr. Whinsboro?
Oh, by marriage. My husband Vaughn is over there.
Fantastic. Well, my good, I had no idea we'd be running into true royalty around these parts.
Oh, please.
Oh my god. I mean,
Samantha will place her hand kind of on your back so to talk to you. And as she does, can you make a sanity check for me?
Okay. All right. That's not what I thought you were gonna say. That's not a success.
Samantha touches your back, and it's kind of that initial feeling of maybe she didn't have gloves on and her hands are just cold, but it's that cold that kind of burns a little bit. But at the same time, like, it kind of feels good in this moment. Like, it's not quite jarring or anything else. And you feel as though you fully know and trust Samantha. She is a deep, good friend of yours. And overall, just someone that you find yourself unexpectedly allied to in a way.
Cool.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've been dying to maybe poke around a bit and see some of maybe the study or the sunroom. There's so many people here in the foyer right now, and I just maybe need a bit of a break from everybody. Virginia, and she touches you, Mags, if you'll make the same sanity check.
Sure. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's a success.
Okay. Just a person touching you. Virginia, would you like to join us, perhaps?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Elias will be waiting.
I was quite hoping, Miss Virginia, that you and I could go on a walk. Reminisce about back when we were teenagers here.
Of course, Mr. Herbert.
Yeah. My parents are expecting me. We have to, kind of greet more guests for my great-grandfather, so...
Please do excuse young Samantha. She's an extrovert. But, of course, now, I actually would love to find the man of the hour himself if he's quite around. And so I'll be off for a moment. Samantha, you go regale Sawyer, and leans over quietly to Sawyer. I must say, I do love The Wrong and the Red. I know it is perhaps a controversial tune, but it is perhaps my favorite of your work.
It's my favorite as well. That means a lot to me. Thank you, sir.
Of course, my dear. And toddling off towards the main hall.
I would turn to Jack, and I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been acquainted.
No, I don't believe we have. Jonathan Hargrove. You can call me Jack.
Sawyer, pleasure to meet you.
Hey, I was Elias's ward for some time.
Oh.
Wasn't quite expecting the invitation.
Fascinating. Well, Elias, he's very generous.
Certainly is.
So at this point, you have some time to walk around, explore if you'd like. You're currently in the foyer. The main banquet hall is being prepared. There's also a study room that is currently open because Elias loves to show off his library and some of his works. There's a sunroom where there are some cocktails and hors d'oeuvres being served, and then there's also just like the main kitchen area as well. So I know, River, you said you were kind of heading off on your own. Pierce, where would you like to head?
Pierce, I think, is gonna beeline towards the study in an effort to find Elias himself. knowing full well that a man who loves to show off his opulence and his knowledge is certain to want to describe that opulence and knowledge.
Of course. You head off towards the study. Is anybody going to potentially join Pierce as you see him move off, or
I
not?
think
Totally fine.
I think Jack's heading in that direction. Maybe splitting off to go to Elias's little private library.
Okay. Yeah, they're in kind of the same room. The private library is like a slightly different section of it. The study itself is rather large.
Then
Here's
yeah, I think we're heading off together.
Sawyer, Virginia.
If Miss Virginia is too occupied for reminiscence right now.
I think eventually Virginia will flag down Jack, but not quite yet.
Wonderful.
I think I'm sticking around for now. I'd love to chat up Samantha a little bit more, probably introduce her to Vaughn.
Of course.
Is Vaughn speaking to anyone right now?
He's just wrapping up a conversation with his family and beginning to head towards the sunroom.
Okay, if he's just coming back from his parents, then I would like to just like check in with him. Like we've been together long enough to where like there doesn't need to be words. I can just give him a look like, was that okay? Are you good?
Yeah, you know each other well enough by now. What's his look of pain from God, I hate being around these people, and what's his look of pain of like, ow, my body hurts.
Ain't that the way?
Yeah,
The constant, really.
way. But we'll stick with those who head towards the study. Pierce, as you walk into the study, make a sanity check for me.
Immediate.
Imagine making any other roll. Couldn't be me.
There's a couple
Wow.
more coming up.
Would it be Lux
That
as
is-
a keeper?
That's a failure.
It's a failure. You walk into this room, and the first thing that you'll lay your eyes on is a large painting. And this painting depicts the 4 horsemen from Revelations in the Bible. Conquering the land, you see the rot and disease from pestilence, bodies being plowed off of war with spears sticking out of it, the ground just dust beneath famine's feet, and then the white horse at his death, and the rider upon it. And all you can fixate on is there's just more goddamn horses.
Damn horses.
And there's the color of this room itself is that deep crimson coppery blood color.
Sanguine.
Yeah. And for just a moment you go into a space that is disassociating to be nice about it in a way, but you feel a nice gentle calm touch as Samantha comes up and places her hand on your back, and it fades a bit.
Thank you, my dear.
He would have horses up somewhere.
He would have horses fucking everywhere, the absolute delinquent.
Make a spot hidden as you look around.
Absolutely.
And Jack, you may as well as you kind of walk in.
The biblical son of a bitch,
You said
too.
spot hidden?
Correct. Or just whatever you want to do as you're looking around. It could be library use if you're going specifically for like book stuff.
That is just a regular success.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think I just want to see like what Jack's added to the collection since I left. Would that be library use?
Yeah, it would be a pretty low DC overall, but just how long it takes you to find it, basically.
Okay, cool.
I just got a regular success, though. If I may, Pierce is also
that's-
looking for iconography of crows anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, good to know. What was yours?
That is an extreme success with a 15.
Okay, we'll go with that really quick. So 15, you walk in, kind of shuffle past Pierce a bit, who is just staring angrily at a picture that you've seen 1,000 times. It's a picture of the 4 horsemen from the Bible. He's always had this up in his study. It's a normal thing.
One of the most innocuous pieces of art I've seen in this house.
100%. But what you do notice as you look intently at the wall is an old tome that has a symbol on its spine that you don't remember being here. It is one that is a symbol of a raven wearing a crown of thorns.
Could I see if that matches up with anything that I learned about with Jack prior to my leaving? If that symbology means anything to me with like an occult roll, maybe?
Yeah. Make an occult roll.
I was gonna say, does Does Pierce happen to notice this
Uh,
raven with a crown of thorns?
Not yet. You might.
Okay.
Can I push this?
You can push this. If you push this and still fail, there is the opportunity for like.
I didn't fail. I'm looking for better success.
Okay. Okay. Knowing that you still succeeded, I will say that you may push this at the risk of going into a sort of similar episode as there's a catatonic response as Pierce had looking at the horses.
I would love to.
Oh my god.
With a 12.
That shit-eating
Hard
grin.
success.
That shit-eating grin.
Nice. You remember at the end of your time working for Elias, he began to have this obsession with what were called in ancient times and ancient tongues in a lot of different languages. They were just known as the Dark Queens. You know, there is a trio of them, and you know that the raven with a crown of thorns is a symbol for one of them named Erythemia. You know that Erythemia herself in history is similar to she represents mold, disease, pestilence, things like that. That is her domain over the earth in a sense. River, as you look around the room, you notice a new portrait that you haven't seen in a while. Actually, you've never seen it because it's a new portrait. You haven't seen it in a while. You've never seen it. It is of Elias Whinsboro shaking hands with somebody very well known at the time, a Captain Francis Chester Reed. And you see a large platinum ring with a crook on it on his hand as he's shaking the hand of this captain. You're not quite sure what it means, but...
Is that weird ring on both hands, or is it only on Francis's?
You can only see Elias's hand, oddly enough. So it's on
True
Elias's hand.
Fascinating. Pierce, having absolutely no idea what that could mean, is fixated for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Now, what you do remember is hearing recently some trouble on an embarkment of a ship to rival the Titanic, the SS Sophia, that had recently launched with Sir Captain Francis Chester Reed at its helm. But that's about all you really know of this man in this moment, other than a war hero. And from what you remember of your time with Elias, he was never really one for jewelry and, being showy in that way. He showed off with his big assets around him.
Ostentation came to him through having big flashy things, not wearing those big flashy things.
Yeah, not a subtle thing that maybe most people wouldn't pick up.
What have you gotten yourself into, Elias? That's fascinating.
There's many things that he has to pour himself into just to feel anything, I suppose. Jack,
True.
Honey, what have you got there? As you now find yourself, didn't even know you were, picking up the book and opening it and beginning to look through it.
Can I?
Just looks like a tome of old myths. And I'll go ahead and close it.
Okay. As he closes it, you can make a spot hidden to see if you can catch.
Please. That's a hard success.
Okay. He closes it, and just for that tight second, you catch the raven with the crown of thorns.
Ah. My boy, I don't believe we've met properly. Pierce Walker. Lovely to make your acquaintance. Or at least remake it. I may have seen you when you were much, much younger.
We've met a few times, Mr. Walker.
My apologies. My memory, we've seen each other a few times, my advanced age memory is quite a tricky thing. But Jack?
I'll say, Elias seems to keep his pretty sharp.
Well,
Maybe he's got some tips or tricks for you.
Maybe he does. Maybe. Boy, Jack, was it, right? May I see that book of yours?
Certainly.
Much appreciated. I haven't seen a tome about our Arithemia in quite some time, and is going to pop it open, begin reading. Just being near the book is almost calming enough for Pierce.
Yeah. Make a sanity check as you begin to read it. And then, sorry, go ahead, Chip.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very interesting take on the Chrome archetype.
Very, very. That was a 9. That is
The one
that
time you
is
succeed.
almost an extreme success.
Yeah.
Real good.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it has that calming effect to it.
absolutely. A fascinating take on the old crone type, and really, such a progenitor for the idea. I mean, think of in Russia the Baba Yaga, the old witch in the woods, Hansel and Gretel. It's the ideas everywhere, and yet to find a truly fascinating predecessor to it all is absolutely wonderful. As Jesus Christ, Jules, that's
I don't know what
terrifying.
to
As the
say.
lights go out.
And suddenly,
That's a wrap
Alexander,
on series regular Jules.
Alexander Montague just got murdered. Oh my God! I love
I'm
it.
turning back on.
Oh, what
Whoa,
a joy.
Sophia spoilers! Sophia spoilers!
For
That's
episode
already
1.
happened.
Oh my God, we're on episode 3
Shit.
now.
God.
Yeah. So you begin to poke through it. You read through it. You know most of this. You've seen a lot of this in your own research of Arithemia, your own calling in a sense from her, of her, and it does have that sense of security. This is going to be your leg up. This is going to be the thing that can put you over Elias finally, much like the older brother who has won all the awards, that firstborn wins everything, all blah blah blah. That's how Elias has felt to you for many years, and this is your opportunity to take that from him, to finally take something from Elias rather than having things taken from you in a sense.
Elias, Pierce is going to continue talking to Jack, but is just going to, after flipping through some of the pages of the book, just hold on to it, and just throughout the rest of this conversation is just gonna have it in hand, stroking the leather with his thumb. It is an almost romantic handhold with this book.
Mr. Walker.
Why, yes, of course, young Jack.
I wouldn't be running your hand over the leather like that. The oils can spoil it. And I'm going to reach out to take the book back and reshelve it.
Very reluctantly. It's gonna slowly, reach it back out. Of course. My apologies. Now, you seem to know your things, don't you? Have you done much study into, tomes of old like this?
I was Mr. Whinsboro's archivist for a few years, and spent most of my time as a teenager in this very room.
Wow.
I'm quite familiar. Yes.
I can only imagine the luxury that is. I've been doing my own research for quite some time. Had I access to all of this right away, goodness me, how far I might have gone. How far you must have come.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Of
Now,
course.
Jack, remind me,
Here, I'm gonna... Oh, go ahead.
Did you bring the gift that Elias had sent you with you?
I did.
Okay. You feel it
I sent...
grow warm and begin to pulsate almost.
Go ahead and pull it out here and take a look.
You take a look intently, and you see that you look at the book that you just had, There's nothing really on it. As you begin to focus in a bit on the bookshelf itself, that drumming comes back. That really rhythmic, deep, and just over and over until it is all that is in your head at this point. And you stare very intently, and it begins to pull you into one specific book as a whole that you know is entirely over the different beliefs and processes for caring for the afterlife of those in societies, and kind of the historical context of that, not in the sense of religious, but in the sense of how do we guarantee and achieve the afterlife in a sense that we want.
A sociological perspective at on funerary rites and the afterlife.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yep.
The handbook to the recently deceased.
I was gonna say, is there a certain name we can't say 3 times in a row? Whinsboro.
He appears, you're dead. What up? Show over.
Thanks for watching.
Jack's gonna tuck his gift back away.
Okay.
Into a coat pocket.
Yeah.
Take a swig from his Dumar flask.
I think I'm gonna try to catch up with Sawyer. You two continue chatting here. I'll be right
Ms.
back,
Wa-
Pierce.
Of course,
Walker,
Samantha.
Do you care for a drink?
Whiskey?
A little bit of coffee.
That'll work. That'll work. And we'll happily. So you're a learned man, you are then.
I'm an investigator by trade these days. My card.
Please, I would be fascinated. I'm sorry, I cut you off, I believe.
You see a card where the connecting line for a phone number has been scratched out and rewritten 3 times. The address has been changed by hand. You can tell these business cards were probably made 6 or 7 years ago and have been updated every time that Jack moves.
I believe I cut you off earlier. You were asking me something? Inspecting the card.
There's maybe it's best I talk to Mr. Winsboro about it myself.
No, I mean, I would be fascinated. Like I said, I've done plenty of research in my time, though in some more specific fields. If you would like to discuss anything of the strange nature. You seem to already have a fascination with Artemia, as I do. The Dark Queens.
Oh, no real fascination with the Dark Queens myself, but I'm fascinated by yourself and Mr. Winsboro's fascination.
In what way?
Well, an archetypal figure is of interest when it comes to mythology, but men like you getting to the end of their days, wouldn't something a little more concrete to fixate on make sense before you pass on?
I tend to believe that which we find concrete in this world is often porous, amorphous, ever-changing, hold. There are things that just change at a whim, sometimes, unfortunately. And really the thing that I find the most comfort in, aside from my lovely assistant, aside from my research, is the idea that there is something beyond the veil that maybe, just maybe, I can touch. Wouldn't you find that fascinating? A hope to hold on to in your old age? God knows, don't get as old as I, and don't get anywhere near as old as the old fuckwit Elias.
I doubt I'll have the chance. But there was a quite the answer. Why don't you take a look here? And I'm going to toss him my gift out of my pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. As you catch it, we pan over to see Vaughn Whinsboro walking into the sunroom. He has his cane. Vaughn is, as you all come to know, a veteran of World War I at this point. He has had the majority of the right side of his body severely burned, is missing the lower half of his right leg, and has several large scars from having seen battle, and is now leaving a conversation that was between his parents, mother and father, as well as their siblings, so his aunts and uncles, and is just kind of currently walking away a bit briskly. You sense as you look at him, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. He just wants some space for a second from them specifically.
Yeah. I'll go to him and be like, I should say hi, shouldn't I?
We can say hi later. We're sitting at the same table, so we'll get the chance to chat with them quite a bit coming up.
Oh, hey.
So exciting. I just wanted to take a quick breath in the sunroom if you'd like to join me. And
Of
Virginia,
course.
hi, if you'd like to join us as well, you're more than welcome to.
It's nice to see you again, Vaughn. I would love to join you guys in the sunroom.
And he walks in, and the sunroom itself is, at this point, a marvel. Of the majority of the wall here is indeed glass. And it captures the light and creates, with the floor being a nice kind of reddish oak color with the wooding, it makes like a very warm sense to the room as a whole, as it just illuminates, and has that cozy feel to it. And there's a nice little fireplace. There is a few spots with tables and chairs. There are people who are both sitting at them and people who are kind of staring out through the windows, which outlook onto a bit of a field and then a massive forest that surrounds the Whinsboro Mansion. Make a listen check as you're walking through the room, both of you.
Okay.
And I have Vaughn's arm.
That. Oh, so close. That's a hard success.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Fuck.
You naturally, so you're, especially knowing you want to protect Vaughn from a lot of people. Just kind of naturally the way that you are. Not that he can't handle himself, but God, if he doesn't have to, then good.
He doesn't deserve that.
And you're listening to the conversations, and they seem to be going in like a loop. Like you'll hear somebody like, "Oh, did you hear about the launch of the Sophia recently? Ah, yes, I've heard it's quite the marvel to behold. It's said to be bigger than the Titanic, though I highly doubt that." And it keeps going, and then maybe like 2 minutes later, "So did you hear about the Sophia?" And it's like this constant loop that keeps happening. About the cadence of every 5 minutes, it seems like everyone goes back into the same exact conversation they just had. And you both
Anyone
begin
I
to pick up on that.
recognize? They're really running out of things to talk about these days, huh?
Times can you talk about a boat?
These things are boring. I'm sure people don't even understand or realize. And Vaughn begins to kind of walk closer and closer and begins to kind of stare out the windows and kind of take a big, deep breath.
Mm-hmm. It's lovely, isn't it?
Make a sanity check as you look out the windows.
Oh, okay. I just want to have a nice moment with my husband. That's a 3.
Okay. Sometimes it's worse to fully understand what's happening. As you look through the window that you've seen multiple times, you've been at this house before. This isn't the first time. And the field itself is eerily still. It's like that calm before the storm, where the wind is gone, everything's gone, and there's this moment of peace that doesn't feel peaceful. Anxious peace, in a way. And you begin to see, kind of at the edge of the trees, 4 horses appear. And begin to slowly make their way towards the mansion. You kind of take a moment and snap out of it, and you look over at a guest who's looking out the window. They're staring intently out the window. And make a spot hidden for me.
Julia, come on.
You can do it.
That is a fail.
I didn't believe in you.
That's what did it. That's what did it.
Cool, thanks.
There's somebody who's currently, they're looking out the window, and you get the sense that they don't notice anything happening.
I'll like tap Vaughn and just like whispering to him. Do you see the horses over there? Did something get out?
Oh, sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm sure. I think I just need to sit down for a moment and grab a drink.
Yeah. Let's go, baby. Yeah.
Virginia, do you look out the windows? Do you look towards anybody in particular? What are you doing in this moment?
I think I'm kind of nervously panning the room to see who I can like recognize out of the like corner of my eye.
Yeah, for sure. Make a spot hidden. You're gonna see a member of your family, but we'll see what you see
Yeah.
beyond that.
Virginia, sweetie, we're just gonna go grab a drink, but I'm looking forward to
Okay.
meeting this Oliver.
No, yeah, take your time. That is an extreme success.
Beautiful.
That is a 3.
Hello.
Yeah. In this room, you see your uncle, who Jonathan Whinsboro,
Mm-hmm.
and he's staring out the window. And Elias keeps this home immaculate. These windows should be almost like a mirror, yet there is no reflection of Jonathan looking out the window. When you're fairly certain you should see at least a little piece, like catch his eye in the reflection and be like, hey, we see each other, but there's just nothing.
Well, okay. Cool.
And he has that same glassed over stare fixated on whatever's outside.
I think I'm gonna like gently go up to him and try to like touch his shoulder and get his attention, being like, Uncle Jonathan, are you okay?
Fine.
Oh.
I assure you.
I'm sorry for startling you.
No, it's fine. I was just taking in the lovely view that is here at the mansion.
Can I apology roll on him?
Yeah, sure.
I don't buy it. Jeez. That is a hard success on the dot.
Yeah. Jonathan's never given a fuck about this mansion or the lands around it. Not in a mean way, not like a I hate Elias and Elias hates me way, but just like I don't want to be tied down to this place. I've seen this land every year, multiple times a year for family get-togethers for like 50 years now. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing here that should be so enticing to him that he would lose himself in his thoughts and speech looking out a window at a home he's been at for years.
Okay. Oh, I think Virginia being curious as to what could have possibly caught his attention for so long tries to look out the window and see what the fuck is out there.
Yeah, make a sanity check for me.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. No one gets off the hook with these.
That's a success.
Hey.
You look out and you see 4 horses slowly approaching the mansion, and it's still field.
So I think like that kind of freaks me out. So I'm just gonna turn out of the sunroom and try to play the dutiful fiance and find Oliver.
Okay. Not hard. As you walk out, you see Vaughn and Sawyer grabbing a drink from a tray. Vaughn's beginning to calm down. And kind of coming up behind them is Oliver, who just towers over Vaughn. Not because Vaughn's a small man, but just Oliver is a huge man.
Big.
As he's approaching, I think I'd like say to Vaughn, I know we said if you want to go, you just tell me. If I want to go, would that be all right? I'll tough it out if you'd rather.
I think we need to at least stay to see him and say happy birthday. We can maybe leave.
No, yes, of course.
Partway through dinner, but
Right, and I still need to sing. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, and not often does someone turn 100, so
No,
I'd hate to miss
absolutely.
it. There's no guarantee he makes it to 101.
Right,
Well,
right, of
God,
course.
we
Well,
fucking hope he doesn't make it to 101, right? Like, it's about
oh,
damn
hello.
time,
Oliver.
don't we think? Well, I'm just saying, 100's a fucking long
Oh.
time.
He's
I'm
still my
sorry.
great grandfather, Oliver.
You're Oliver.
Yes. So I'm so sorry. He kind of straightens up, fixes his jacket. Oliver's strong, and he holds out his hand to shake your hand.
Sawyer Snow, I've heard so much about you.
Yeah. As he grips your hand, it is a man who always shows his will by power and physically overpowering
Mhm.
somebody. So
I
while
know
it's
the type.
delicate, it has that thing where like his thumb presses into your like hand bones a little too tough because he doesn't even realize he's doing it.
Bones.
Mm-hmm.
Hand bones.
Lovely to meet
This
you.
is you as well. This is my husband, Vaughn.
Yes, and he kind of grabs Vaughn's hand, shakes it really hard, and like claps him on the shoulder, and like
gentle,
Vaughn kind of
Oliver.
falls over a little bit. He's like, sorry, I get excited to meet the family. I'm excited to be family.
Of course, and congratulations, may I say.
Yeah. Show off the ring. Come on.
She just kind of like
Oh,
sticks out
I've
her
seen
hand,
it.
and it's a gorgeous like pear cut, almost.
Yes,
Yeah,
beautiful.
you could stare
She
at
was
it
showing
all
me
day.
earlier. I kind of look at Virginia like, what? This is the guy. Like,
Virginia has that like facial expression where it's kind of like it looks genuine. It's a little bit forced. You can tell it's a little forced, but none of these rich fucks around her will actually give a shit enough to ask her if she's okay.
mm-hmm. Okay. And as I'm like picking up on the situation, so Oliver, what is it that you do exactly?
Oh, I mean, right now I'm gonna begin to work for my father,
Mhm.
and he has business in exporting steel, it's all the fun things like that. So, kind of just growing in the business at this moment, and getting ready to take care of Virginia.
Yes.
Yep. I assume you wanted a glass of wine. Is that why you came out here?
We would love one. Yes.
Oh, I meant Virginia, but I can grab you
Oh.
guys one too. Sure.
Oh, my apologies for presuming.
I'm fine for now, Oliver. Thank you for asking, though.
Oh.
It's very kind of you.
Yeah. First time for everything. I'm gonna go check out the sunroom and just kind of like awkwardly walks off.
As he's leaving, I turn to Virginia. Well, he's certainly bold.
Father likes his ambition a lot.
I'm sure he does.
That tracks, unfortunately for you.
Sweetie, Virginia, you know you don't. I shouldn't. I know it's different for you, but
It kind of is. You know, Miles got to marry for love. Mother didn't have much of a choice, so why should I? You know?
honey, you deserve someone you can stand behind, and who's going to stand behind you.
I know.
Or in my case, I kind of stand behind my wife sometimes, but it works out. It's fine.
Sweetie. And I'll just pat his cheek.
Yeah.
I know we don't see each other a lot, but you know, if you ever want to come to New York for any reason, our guest room is open.
I appreciate that, Sawyer. Thank you so much. And she kind of like takes she takes Vaughn's hands like and also like thanks him like for being such a good cousin, always being there for her. So
And Vaughn has just that like playful moment of you're gross. Like, siblings who pick on each other, cousins that pick on each other.
well,
Like, y'all kind of have that relationship, right?
Yeah.
In just a fun way. Like, it comes
Yeah.
from love. And so he very much is very playful with you in like a fun, friendly family way. And it's the first time in a while, for you, especially Sawyer, that today you've seen like a genuine smile come across Vaughn's face as the one kind of nice family interaction that he gets to have without Elias forcing it to be nice.
I put a hand on both of their shoulders. You two are my favorites.
I'd be worried if I wasn't. And it's about this time that you begin to hear an announcement begin to come over. There are several spots where there are loudspeakers that kind of come through, and you hear an announcement begin to play over them.
Welcome, esteemed guests of Mr. Whinsboro, to our lovely banquet. We have been eagerly anticipating and preparing for this day all year, and it will make for a very special evening. Much thought and care has been put into this celebration. Although it is in Elias's honor, he prioritizes the experience of his guests on these very special occasions. Because you are more than guests, something beyond acquaintance or even close friend. Elias loves and wishes to care for each of you in this very important and personal way. With that care comes guidance, much like a shepherd with his flock. At this time, we would like to invite you to join us in the main dining hall for a feast. The food this evening has been lovingly and meticulously prepared by our team of top chefs and will have you craving more than may be polite. So join us, and join me in welcoming Elias Whinsboro to the evening's festivities. A man who has helped shape where our country is today and leads it bravely into the future. From everyone in the room here, Mr. Whinsboro, happy birthday. May the evening be a celebration of your merit, and may your future be fueled by the outpouring of love that shall surely come your way this evening.
What a wonderful announcement from our friend. And at that point, the banquet doors swing open. There are tables that are numbered. All of you are at table 3 together. It's not necessarily expected you to head in right now, but it's just kind of an announcement that the banquet room is open. Elias is beginning to make his way downstairs and in.
At this moment, I think I want to go try to catch Virginia because I know we need to speak before the banquet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. About this time, you'll see Jack and Pierce both coming out of the study. Samantha was chatting up a couple of the other Whinsboro family members. Quickly comes over to Pierce's arm, and at this moment, you're all back in the foyer together.
Pierce has, while they're walking out, is pressing the coin back into Jack's hand. That is a fascinating toy you have there, and I would love to continue speaking about that later. And is going to toddle back towards Sawyer and Vaughn and just having a little bit of a fanboy moment as he, shakily makes his way over to his favorite singer. Now, Miss Sawyer, no.
Sawyer is fine, please.
I pardon me. I'm so used to hearing the full stage name that I can't help it. But look, I must say, I am still flabbergasted. I don't know how I didn't know, young Vaughn. Vaughn, I don't think I've seen you since you were a baby. How have you been, young man? You look absolutely strapping.
I've been certainly better, but doing all right.
Absolutely. Well, just know that, you could not have picked better. You found just perhaps the most radiant jewel in the New York jazz scene. My goodness.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Walker, that is exceptionally kind.
It is the truth, and please do call me Pierce.
Cheers.
Of course. Now, I'm flustered. But please do pardon me for fawning so much over young Sawyer here. I don't get out very often. I am tied to research. I am tied to my interests. But when I do get, a few days, I choose to make a public appearance. I run all the way down to New York, and I find Birdland, and I make my way inside just to see, this absolute. To call you a protege, to call you what's the word? A prodigy is just an absolute misnomer. It's not enough, and it should be more.
My gosh, thank you. Ah,
I can't help it. I apologize. But
I'll
young
have to
man,
get you a ticket to something one of these days, it sounds like.
oh God, I would be blessed, but also I'll be all right. I can buy my own ticket. Thank you very much, madam.
Of course.
Now, Vaughn, my dear, I know that we've both seen some rougher days among us of combat, but it appears that you are doing absolutely strappingly. You know, you seem to be really recovering, and I must say, I commend you for your strength, boy.
Making it just every bit that I can. Um,
Are you a
nice.
veteran as well?
I was young, but I served in the Civil War. Way
Oh.
I know I look, very radiant, very youthful, but I am about, how old am I again, Samantha? 75 years old. So
Goodness.
it happens. But war is a horrible thing, and your bravery in going at all is commendable, let alone your strength in coming back.
Wow. Thank you. I certainly wish that was a universal feeling, but I do appreciate that it is your feeling, Mr. Walker.
It's not held enough. There is no respect for a veteran these days.
I couldn't agree more.
Absolutely. And just, to be born in these wonderful United States, to be born in the USA and sent off to fight, just to come back and be treated like trash. It is true. Somebody should write a song about that, But,
Somebody did.
well, exactly.
There are those who would rather me not be a burden on them in society, and just be buried on a field somewhere in France. So, give and take a bit.
Well, the people who think that aren't worth any more than the dirt beneath my feet, sweetheart.
As well, no matter where they come from, family, friends. If anybody sees your heroism and your work, then, and sees it as a burden for somebody else to take care of, then, they ought to go try it out themselves sometime, see how it would be like in the line of fire.
Yeah, well, I don't think any of the other Whinsboros will be volunteering for that. Hey, perhaps
God knows.
Oliver, though. There's hope, right?
Well, I don't know who this young Oliver is, but you know what? If you don't like him, I don't like him either.
There's a
He's
joy for you
a
at table
character.
And at that point, you
I'm
see
a-
a very large man who has since taken Virginia kind of by the arm and is unwillingly scooting her into the banquet hall. You see her kind of break away from him, give him a very stern look as she kind of turns and looks over towards Jack.
May I take you on a bit of a walk through the gardens?
Please get me away from him.
As we step away, just very quietly. Well, that's a bit the goal, ain't it?
It's. If my parents could stop interfering with my life for 5 minutes, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Well, Miss Virginia, we all choose which restraints we're willing to accept in exchange for the benefits of having the people we associate with around. Now, one of the benefits of having me around, and I'm going to reach into my coat and pull out the file I have on Oliver.
I'm gonna take it from him.
Is this... Mr. Whinsboro said you had a little something for me?
I have like a little bag by my side, and I pull out the folded note that was in my invitation, but I'm not handing it to Jack yet. Is this what you're looking for?
Not quite. I'm looking for a little cash. I don't work for free. And you know Elias didn't put up the funds for you. I'm surprised he paid for the stamp to send me the letter.
whole fucking family's cheap as hell. She pulls it. She goes into her bag and like, how much do you want?
For a standard follow of a partner, $20.
I pull out 30 and I hand it to him.
Good. Now you bought yourself discretion as well.
I believe I've always had that with you, Jack.
You bought yourself my discretion.
Fair. And now she holds out her
gonna-
hand.
I'm gonna hand her the file.
Thank you. And I'm gonna start sifting through it.
Okay. I don't know if we've ever really talked about what's in the file.
We've not.
What's
Oh no!
What's in the file is that Oliver Strong is currently on academic watch at Harvard. He is clearly not engaging in the classes that he's supposed to be taking to take over. Several documented fights between him and his father, and several times where his father has threatened to completely remove Oliver from the company and give it to a younger sibling who is going to be more responsible. And then there is just a couple other like follow-up notes of some of his tendencies of, was walking home drunk, randomly beat up a vagrant. Like things like that, where it's like maybe not the best person overall.
Yeah.
Now,
All
if you'd
documented by
like-
Jack.
Now, if you'd like, Miss Virginia, I'd be more than happy to, as a concerned family member, bring this to your family's attention for you.
Shuts the file and like holds it like really close to her chest for a minute and kind of takes in like she has the upper hand now. She kind of like sits on Jack's proposition and like very nervously and like quickly like holds her hand out with the file in it and hands it back to Jack. No one will believe me, even with the paperwork. It has to come from you.
Jack folds the file back up, stuffs it in his coat.
But thank you for my out. Comforting. You know, as much as my father would love the money, anything that would hurt his image would be worse. So,
Your father, and pardon my bluntness,
piece of shit.
No. Your father is a little boy chasing the greatness of his grandfather, not realizing how many souls are trod into the ground beneath Eliza's feet.
Thank you. I think.
I wouldn't go thanking me yet. After all, these traits seem to run in the blood. And I'm going to take my leave.
You take your leave. You all slowly, eventually make your way into the banquet hall. There's a sense of American royalty as you walk in to this room. You've never seen a cleaner room in your life. Even with food and drink and everything everywhere, you'd be like, surely there's a crumb somewhere. Surely there is one drop of wine that a waiter spilled, but it is immaculate. There are marble floors that seem to glisten and shine as though they were freshly waxed right before you walked in the room. Not a crease on any tablecloth, nothing out of place even by a millimeter. To the OCD person, it's a dream. To Pierce, it's a nightmare. to the rest of you, it's how Elias has always done fancy dinners, fun family fancy dinners. He likes to bring this all out. There is a large elk head mounted on the wall, and there are several large. They're built, kind of in that arched way that stained glass is built, but they're not stained glass. They're just windows like that, like in a chapel almost. That look back out behind the home onto the field and the trees, and the sun is beginning to slowly crest towards its sunset. And there's just that beautiful golden hour light beginning to pour through as you see, standing at the bottom of some stairs, Elias Whinsboro, an old man, turning 100 today, though he looks no worse than maybe 70. Still full head of hair that is currently combed over a bit. He stands up very straight and proper at his frame of 6'3", and is on a pedestal as a god among men at this moment, though very, very eagerly and happily once he sees the four of you walks up. Virginia, I am so glad to see you this evening. And young Sawyer, I cannot wait for your performance. Jack,
Happy birthday.
Thank you, dear. Jack, I hope you've been well, young man. And Pierce, always good to see you, old chap. And he claps you on the shoulder a bit.
Yeah, it shocks Pierce forward. Always good to see an old competitor any day of the week.
And I'm so sorry, but this absolute beauty on your arm here, Pierce. Who is this?
Samantha Adler, my assistant, my confidant, a friend and attendant.
Pardon my forwardness, ma'am. It's striking. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he bows, and she bows back in respect. Doesn't really say anything. He's come sit if you don't mind. As I do, I have a bit of a speech. Yes, Jack.
Mr. Whinsboro, before you head off, a little bit of a gift for you.
Ah, yes, of course.
I found a rather interesting translation of the Nine Herbs Charm.
Oh.
Woden Invocation. I made a jar of it for you.
You never come empty-handed, and that's what I like about you, Jack. I appreciate that.
And I always want to make sure the invitation's repaid.
Yes, of course. Hopefully Virginia's found out by now, and he slips you like an additional $10, and he's like, I meant to send it with the rest of the stuff, but I'm old man, I forget things sometimes. I apologize, Jack. Well, please, come, Sid.
And I'll go to. Are people sort of milling about the banquet hall right now, or are they all heading to their tables?
People are milling about a bit. It's kind of that transition of those who are still milling begin to seat, and then there are those who have no social awareness and begin to continue milling, even though everyone else is starting to sit, and then finally everybody sits. So we're kind of in that transition stage of those three here for the next few minutes.
Yeah.
I think Jack just takes a few seconds to go and say hello to Virginia's parents. They've met a couple of times, and they probably know Jack as Elias's houseboy.
Yeah, you begin to go talk to them, and it's a similar sensation as they had earlier in the sunroom of your conversation. You begin to feel it looping, and you're like, you just asked me about what I've been doing down in the Boston,
Nashville,
that's right. What I've been doing down in Nashville. Hey, 2 minutes later, you just asked me that. It begins to kind of have that weird same repeat.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, of course. No, great to see you.
All right.
So what were you going to do?
I was just gonna keep talking to Elias. I must say, you don't look a day over 50, my friend.
There's a lot of new skincare routines coming out that I have found to be quite helpful. Pierce, if you want, I can get you set up with a few of them. I don't mind. I'm thinking of investing in a couple, actually, myself.
I appreciate it. I really do. But, I truly believe if you can wear your age and experience on your skin, then, it is a blessing to be held. Every little wrinkle on this face tells a story. You know this, my friend.
How long have you two known each other?
Oh, dear God. 50 years
Well,
almost.
It has to be a
least
little more, maybe
about
55 or
60.
60. I
Yeah.
think I've just signed up to, cart myself off from Maine all the way down to the Mason-Dixon line to fight those goddamn Confederates. But,
I offered to pay your way out of that, but it's fine.
well, look, some of us, had to earn a name for ourselves. Some of us, had somebody to compete with. Somebody had, to get their leg up somehow.
That's entirely fair. There's no good sense of competition if you're not trying to get a leg up on the competition itself, right? You always got to be a couple steps ahead.
Always.
I look at Vaughn like, oh, there's something going on with that.
Now, I was just saying, I had no idea. Now, I think I met young Vaughn, back when he was a baby, but I had no idea, and I've been gushing about her all evening, and I'm going to embarrass her again. But I do not believe I learned that young Vaughn made a beautiful vow to young Sawyer Snow. I've been running down to New York to catch her shows myself. My goodness, she is an absolute treasure to behold.
Absolutely. A diamond of diamonds, if there are.
Oh, you two are gonna make me blush.
Well, as we should, Listen, if you can't
Perhaps
take
a
pride in
ruby
your work,
then,
a sapphire, an emerald, what have you?
Um, Elias, could I ask you something?
of course, darling.
I don't mean to worry you or anything, but I feel like we were in the sunroom earlier, and I saw I wonder if some horses might have gotten out.
With the sheer mention of the word, just Elias's shoulders twitch slightly, and I assume Samantha once again just a hand on his back, just what?
Horses.
I wasn't sure who to ask. I didn't know you kept them.
Oh, we have
Oh.
many horses here at the mansion, but I'm sure I
do
could
they-
send
do they
someone
roam?
out. They have their fields they run about, but
Oh,
horses, incredibly powerful animals. Their legs can carry them great distances, leap over fences. Hell, I mean, I've seen one damn near kick a tree over, so I am certain
Wow.
that they just simply were a bit rambunctious and got out. I can have
Yeah.
it tended to.
I just wanted to make sure nothing was amiss for your special day.
I truly, Elias, I don't mean to assume, but I truly don't understand why you keep the damnable pests about. I don't understand your obsession with these horses. It just you know how I feel. You know all of that, but just
That's why you don't keep horses and I do, lad. I mean,
goodness,
they work. They're
damnable creatures.
some men just can't handle power. It's fine.
Well, we should take a seat. I need to say hi to my in-laws, but lovely catching up with the two of you. Pierce will
Course, dear.
be chatting more, I assume.
I would hope so. Goodness me, I have much to pick your brain about any upcoming singles you might be creating.
Oh, well, can't say much, but...
Oh, goodness me. Don't tempt an old man.
And I'll just take Vaughn's arm and be like, what the fuck is up with them?
You walk off. You all kind of split directions, and Elias goes back to the base of these large, very elaborate stairs. And it's this moment where, again, the sun is coming through beautifully. It's beginning to set. Everyone begins to eat their food. It is absolutely delicious. Like it is. It's one of those things. Again, the immaculate nature of it is just simply hard to describe. Taste wonderful, is filling, is exactly what you were hoping to find. There are several options for courses you all made on your RSVP. Even if you gave like a very, very specific, I want this bottle of whiskey from this specific store, from this, anything like that, there is it ready for you at your seat. And Elias gets up and begins to speak. And, everyone, I just wanted to say thank you. It's wonderful to be surrounded by friends, family, and those that I love and hold dear. The people that I value. I love you all. I love you as a shepherd who watches over his sheep. I love you as anyone possibly can. I am just so full of wonderful feelings tonight. And the sun then finally sets. And there's this weird kind of, it's almost like how they describe, like in Pirates of the Caribbean, like the green flash that happens. There's a similar feeling of like, it's that nice pink, and then it's that nice orange, and then there's this eerie, very dark red light that emanates from the horizon as the sun dips under. And Elias continues talking, and to have all of you here pouring out yourselves, pouring out your love, pouring out all that is within you for me is something that I could never thank you enough or repay. And just remember, I love you all. And in that moment, you suddenly see people are eating, and they continue eating. And you eat a little bit, and it's no longer filling food. It feels as though you ate and nothing passed through your mouth. Nothing came into your body at all as any sort of fuel. And you see everyone around you, they're beginning to get ravenous and hungry in this moment. And that's when it's almost unbelievable to you. You see one of the elder Whinsboros grab another family member by the head, smash their head into the table, and bite into their throat, and begin to eat and savor the flesh. And the blood begins to pour out onto the floor. It begins to pour out and go into channels that you didn't see before because of the immaculate nature of it. As it channels in and goes directly towards Elias himself. And you see in this moment, Elias, he begins to look 40. He begins to look 30. He begins to look absolutely immaculate himself. Not a wrinkle, not a thing out of place. I need everyone to make a sanity check for me.
Okay.
I was already gonna say Pierce is having a panic attack just
Pierce,
from
yours
the
is at
vast
disadvantage
spill of
because
blood.
there's horses or blood everywhere.
Locked mid
Yeah.
what was happening?
Yeah.
That would have been a fail, but it's at disadvantage. So let's see if we can get. Yeah, it's worse.
Ah,
I rolled an 89.
I succeeded.
I succeeded.
Okay. So again,
But I am, like,
sometimes
on
I
my
feel
feet,
like
like,
succeeding is worse
gripping
because
Vaughn's
your
shoulder.
brain is able to fully realize and make sense of what is happening in this moment. You see your friends and family begin to kill each other and eat each other. You see Vaughn stand up, pull out a pistol, and shoot Oliver in the face and begin
What,
to
Vaughn?
feast on him and begin to just slowly, like, he is wailing on people with his cane. He is in a mode that you've never seen him before.
Can I try to stop him?
Sure, you can certainly try.
I mean-
Jack, what was your
Oliver had
sanity
it
check?
coming though.
He did.
What kind of check do you want?
No, Jack, what was your sanity check? I think you're muted.
Can't hear you, bud.
See mouth moving. Do not
Yeah.
hear mouth.
It's okay. I will just go with
Mouth.
yeah, you're fine. I'll go with River. You just chime in with it when you're good. You are suddenly in your mind encased in blood. It is all around you. It is seeping up onto you. It is in your shoes. When you take a step, it is squunchy with blood. It is the worst sensation for you, and just that smell, that irony smell that is nothing that you can't mistake it, right? There's nothing else that this could be. It is a smell of, at this point, inches of blood pooled on the floor, moving through the floor to Elias.
Oh my god.
And you, in this moment, though, have the need to give your blood to Elias as well. There's no need to have this affliction anymore if you give your blood to Elias.
Pierce is first doffing as much as is sensible, is taking off his jacket, is like getting off outer layers, putting on, trying to put on the white leather gloves and seeing that they are once again stained that deep set red and pulling them back off and just, but feeling that it could all go away if I just give blood to Elias. If I ever gave you shit, I would rather rot in my fucking grave, Elias, and is going to try to just combat it, is going to deal with the fear and as well pull out a concealed 357 Magnum to protect himself.
Casual.
Okay. Yeah, you pull it out, and as you begin to, not necessarily aim it, but like, kind of
Just-
that. It's the am I the one who gives a fuck about the rules of bowling, right? Like, you have it up, you're ready to go. And that's when Samantha calmly puts a hand on your hand, is like, it's okay, dear. It's just something that happens every so often. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it out of this. We just simply need to leave. The doors are open. They're right back there. We leave, and we're fine.
All right, Samantha, yes. Pierce is going to look around and try to see anyone else not so fervorous, not so rampant in Rampage.
Yeah. While you look around, Chip, how are you?
33 on a 34.
So just barely. failed.
Oh, shit.
You are looking at this. And by God, this, if you've ever seen it before, is death magic. These are people dying to fuel something else with their life essence. This is a man who, at this moment, whether he realizes it or not, holds death over many people right now and is actively summoning them to death in this moment right now. And again, you feel that, well, I mean, I'm marked for death. I don't see why I should prolong anything, right? Like, if this is what Elias cursed me with and what Elias cursed me to do, and it's that moment of kind of that fight or flight for you as well.
I mean, if there's one thing about Jack, there is no fight or flight. There's fight or fight again.
So you fight, and you're able to kind of shake out of it, and the four of you lock eyes as the only people right now, along with Samantha, who are not actively trying to kill those around them. As Elias is just sitting there staring out lovingly at the people.
Yeah. I'm trying to stop Vaughn and like just get him, whatever he's doing, get him to stop and like drag him out the door.
Okay. Yeah, you are pulling Vaughn away as he has like bits of flesh under his fingernails. He has like blood on his shirt. His own.
Baby,
like,
what the fuck are you doing?
I'm eating. What are you doing?
What? Stop! Stop! What are you doing?
I'm eating. It's good.
No, baby, look at what you're doing.
Oh, I know.
I'm
You
just
like to
dragging him
eat?
toward the door. No,
Are
I'm
you
just
not
dragging him
hungry
out.
anymore, love?
No, I'm not, Vaughn. I want to go home. Let's go home.
Oh, certainly. We haven't had our fill. I guess that's fine, right?
Vaughn, I don't like this. You're scaring me. I want to go home.
Okay, yeah, we can go. That's
Okay,
we can go. It's fine.
please. Okay, yes, and I'm just like taking him and walking toward the door.
Okay, Virginia.
Um,
You watched Oliver get shot in the face right next to you.
yeah, I watched Oliver get fucking brained
Mm-hmm.
2 feet from me, if that, maybe less. I think she's just catatonic and like her hands are shaking, but at the same time, like she's got this like weird sort of sensation right now, seeing like everyone in the room kind of just like going at it and like
Oh yeah, and the juicy screams of pain
Yeah.
because they feel everything
Yeah.
still.
and for some reason she knows it should feel wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's kind of captivating to her right now.
It's like when you're driving and you pass by a car accident. You want to see what's happened.
Yeah, like rubbernecking, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just like, she's catatonic in the way like she wants to take. It's like when you're watching like a really scary movie, like you want to fucking like take your eyes away from the screen,
Oh, yeah.
but for the love of fucking God, you can't stop watching.
Yeah. You are enraptured in this absolute explosion of pain. This
Yeah.
guttural screaming of feeling your flesh ripped off. This gurgling of final breaths that are slowly trying to be taken through throats full of blood. This exquisite outpouring of pain. But you feel a hand touch your shoulder, and you look over and you see Samantha. Dear, it's probably best if we go.
Okay. Oh, okay. Where are we going?
Out. I don't know. Out. The banquet doors,
Pierce.
I guess, to the front.
Okay.
Out.
Pierce will have a hand on Samantha's shoulder and a pistoled hand on Samantha's shoulder and a free one on Virginia's, and my dear, I believe she's right. This cannot be good or right or. I'm sorry. I know this is a lot, but what was your name again? We need to leave.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of like trying to get up and like, like book it out.
Yeah, at this moment, as you're trying to book it out, you see people crawling over each other to try to get to you. As at this point, you have the most meat left. You have the satiation, like what is going to fill them. That's what you have, and it is that. It's like ants crawling over one another.
Ugh.
Oh my God. Okay.
And you run out.
Moving faster.
And you
Moving
open
faster.
the banquet doors, and there's only a staircase up. And you go up a staircase. Sorry, go ahead.
As we all run out, I'd like to, if it requires a roll or something, that's fine. But I'd like to look at Elias through the coin as we run away.
Okay. Yeah, there's no roll for that. You look at Elias through the coin, and you see Elias himself, and you see 4 horsemen behind him. And you hear the drumming, and you see an army behind them.
Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Up the stairs now.
What?
Run. Go.
You go up the
Like
stairs.
tripping over myself to get out of this fucking
Absolute
room.
tripping over yourselves. There is a panic, and then suddenly at the top of the stairs, there are
And
3 of you
as
together.
As we're running up the stairs, as I turn and I pull the coin away, I see that deep, inky void, and then the bright flash of light.
Yeah.
Back to it, just sprinting.
Back to it. When you come back to it, you are there only with Sawyer and Virginia. You have no idea what's happened to Pierce. Vaughn has suddenly disappeared from you, and you are in a room. You are in a room that is, at this moment, a long hallway. You are able to see, at the end of the hallway, a large cauldron, and there are 4 rooms that align this hall.
What was it? Vaughn? What was that?
Yeah, you look around, you look down, you see boils on your skin. You see your flesh rotting and falling away. You see that sickly, gangrenous color to your skin. You look over and you see Virginia, much the same way as Jack is as well. Boils that are bursting. Sickness that is infected the flesh. And you see simply on the wall there's a picture. There's a picture that leads to it's a recipe. You recognize a recipe on the wall. You see a heart. You see a flask of a red colored liquid. You see a flower that you recognize to be poisonous. And you see a skinned beast. However, as you all look at yourselves, I need you each to make a sanity check.
Oh my God, I succeeded.
Failure.
Sis.
Okay.
A failure by 10.
By 10? Okay. You are going to lose 8 sanity.
That's a
I
lot.
knew it.
As
I
you,
knew it. You can see it on. You can see it on the outside now.
What do you mean you knew it? What is going on?
You can see it on the outside. It's all rotten, all the way
Jack,
up and
what are you
all the way
talking
down.
about?
I'm talking about your grandpappy. I'm talking about what he did to me, what he's doing to you.
as he laughs, you hear a much different sound.
Jack, you're not making fucking sense.
You hear a much different sound from the room immediately to your left. You hear a joyous pain. You hear Pierce. As you go and you open the door, and laying on a table is Pierce. His shirt is off, his skin exposed. Samantha slowly tightening one last little strap on his arm as he is stuck to this table now, and a slowly pendulating axe above him.
Soon enough. Artemia, you have to be there. Artemia, but yes, good. Sawyer, Jack, I don't believe I met you, but Sawyer, was it something along the lines? Sawyer, no, Virginia, yes, hello, my dears. It's been too long. Please, I need your help. We're almost there. We're almost ready.
Just plainly explain what is going on.
I don't know either, but I do know that just finishing this one task for me brings me closer to getting past that godforsaken great-grandfather of yours. The bastard can't get a leg up on me anymore.
He's always been trying to put you down. He's always been trying to step on you and make you lower than himself, but that won't happen anymore, love.
Artemia, you've seen it all, haven't you? You
What are you
blessed
doing?
thing.
Samantha!
I know. And you look at Samantha, and in this moment, you look up and it's Vaughn. Vaughn's the one tying down.
I just grab his shoulders. Vaughn!
Yeah.
Baby, what's going on? I want to go home.
Well, we're going home. We'll be home.
Okay. Baby, you're scaring me, please.
Oh, it's fine. And make a willpower check for me.
Oh, God. Where is that?
It's your power score up top.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That is a fail.
Fail. Artemia, the Queen of Pestilence, has the ability to look as lovely to the eye of the person seeing her in that moment as she possibly can. And having seen your outpouring of love for your husband, she knows that no other thing right now could possibly beat Vaughn assuring you that everything will be fine. And you, in this moment, feel like Vaughn is being honest and that Vaughn is helping you find the way out. Dear, the thing is that to get past whatever's happening, we need a heart. We need a functioning, beating heart. And Pierce lovingly volunteered to do that. He didn't want a hero like me to die. He loves you. Virginia still has so much left. So does Jack. Pierce has nothing left.
You can just hear Vaughn's shaking breath. He's trembling. His hands are shaking, but he is smiling brighter than you have seen him.
As you look up at Samantha having this conversation with
Mhm.
Sawyer.
Kill him?
It's just to help us get out. I mean, look, sometimes you have to make sure someone doesn't survive in order for you to survive. Sometimes we don't all get out. Sometimes people are left lying on a field of battle and they never come back and they just stay there, and someone gets to come back and someone doesn't. We get to go back. Pierce doesn't.
It's
You see
okay.
the axe slowly lowering, and it finally nicks the skin for the first time of Pierce.
Boy, my back on this whole thing, just like noping out of there. I just go into a corner and like cover my ears.
Okay.
And
Do you stay in the room or do you go out of the room?
I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Virginia's staying in the room. Her eyes are fucking locked on the situation. And do I see that Samantha looks different to my perspective? Kind of how Sawyer
Make a willpower check.
saw Samantha. Succeeded.
You succeeded? You see Samantha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is that just everybody sees Samantha if they succeed?
Yeah. If you fail your willpower check, you will see Samantha as the most beautiful thing to you.
Hey, Lux.
Yeah.
How
Fail?
bad is it if I roll double zeros?
That is a 100.
That's the worst
I
bad.
know.
Jack,
I know. I'm
what-
It's
saying
like
how
as bad as
how-
it can be.
Jack, you are just enraptured at. Well, what to Jack would Samantha then look like? What is perfect beauty to Jack?
Jack stops seeing, except for a little glimmer of light in the corner.
Almost like
It
a
is that
star.
And is that moment right? It's that last dying breath,
Mhm.
that last dying light.
Sawyer, you
And
run
then
out of the
Jack
room.
just hears the humming.
Mhm.
I'm staying in the room. I'm just going
Are
into
you?
the corner.
Okay, you stay in the corner as an pendulating axe slowly.
Where Virginia's eyes are glued to the axe, my eyes are glued to Samantha.
Oh no, mine are glued to Pierce.
Oh,
Which is
Like
which is
dead
the axe
locking
too.
into his.
Which is the axe. The axe is quickly
Yeah.
entering Pierce's chest cavity.
Which Pierce,
Gross.
this is beautiful. This
Pierce
is
and the
what
axe have
you've
become
wanted. This is your leg up, baby. You are on top finally.
It took so many goddamn years, so much motherfucking research. But the Dark Queens, the trio, Elora Maligna, and Arithemia, the most beautiful of them all. All it takes is just that one final step, that one last button to be pressed, that one final moment. All it takes. And he is rambling like a madman.
It is. Yeah, it's all it takes. All it takes over and over as you hear the bones finally clip with the axe, and it's that hard sound of it's no longer flesh, it's bone, and then you hear that cracking sound of the bones finally going away, and you see it finally changes for you what you see. It's no longer Samantha. It is no longer Vaughn. It is no longer a star. It is a dark queen in front of you. She has long talon claws. She has a crown that naturally is growing out of her skull and a field of ravens around her. Her hair is now long and flowing as you see this entity reach in and crack open the ribs of Pierce. She's opening a clam, reaches down, slowly feels around for the heart, and with a rip, pulls out Pierce's heart, still beating. Well, I think that we'll find what to do. Here you go, and slowly hands it to Virginia. I have a book to get, and just is a field of, like a huge circle of ravens is just gone.
Pierce, through all of that finale, begins to cry. Not out of sorrow, but out of pure and honest joy. And as she leaves, where are you going? It took so long to find you. Why are you leaving me now? I have wanted nothing more than to see you, and I only get to see you for a fleeting moment. Please, Arithemia, return to me. As his voice slowly trails off, his body still shaking, just now slower and slower and slower, before he finally erupts in this massive rage. Get back here, you evil bitch! I refuse to allow you to leave me alone. I refuse to be left here dying without you. You are what I came for, and you are what I need. As he slowly, the strength in his voice dies out through each struggle against the restraints, now almost as if he's going to if he had the strength, he would rip the table from its hinges. But seeing him shirtless, you can also see there is almost no musculature to his bones. He is absolutely frail, and
You
he
would
is
say he has a
trying.
7 con, yeah.
Yeah.
He has like a 4 constitution and a 2 in strength. The
As
man is not okay.
as he now lays silent in apparent death in front of you. But you remember back the recipe, in a sense, requires a heart. You are now holding a heart.
I'm
There are
after
3
like
other rooms.
witnessing, yeah. I'm kind of just like gonna hyperfixate on like Pierce's what was still kind of like beating in her hands. Like she could like feel like the muscles twitching in it,
Mhm.
like kind of like really like reveling in that for a bit, and then looking up and remembering this was a man that she met 2 hours ago, if that, now dead. So she kind of like snaps herself out of it for a hot second, like walks over, shuts Pierce's eyes, and exits the room.
Okay. You exit the room back into the hallway. There are 3 other doors that are currently closed.
Is Jack staying in the room too?
No, it's up to them.
Once I like, because I was covering my ears, but once I like hear that it's quiet, I'll like slowly get up, and I'm purposely trying to not look in the direction of the table. And I'll just take Jack's shoulder. What is happening?
Sawyer, he's fucking losing it. We can't ask him anything.
You pick a wrong family to marry into.
Fucking knew that. Where's my husband? What is going on? Stop talking around it.
Your husband's probably dead. We're
No.
probably dead.
No.
We got egg. It's okay. Breathe. Remember. 3,000 stars die a second. Your family's nothing.
I just walk away from him.
Okay. You walk away. There are
Not
3 rooms.
dealing with that right now. Fucking hell. And the way we came, I'm assuming, is not accessible?
You look back at it, make a sanity check.
Can I not?
Nope. You wanted to look.
Hey. 100.
Oh, you failed. You look back
Oh, you fucked up.
into this endless void, this darkness that it's that darkness that eats light. Like, it's not just dark. It is actively taking space from light. And it is screaming. It is loud. It is not a silent void. It is a cacophony of sounds. It is the screams of thousands of people dying all at once, coming at you like a gust of wind. It overtakes your senses. It overtakes everything in this moment. You are going to lose 9 sanity.
From my total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you begin to just bleed from your nose, from your ears, from the sound of the streams, from looking deeply into it. You get that sense, though, from this loss of sanity that you have to get out. You have to go fast. You have to find your way out. Because if you stay here in this place, you will just become a scream in the void.
Okay.
So there are 3 rooms for y'all to go check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just have a casual, quick little house tour.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Which room would you like to go in? There,
And
we'll say
so-
you checked out bottom left. There's upper left, upper right, and bottom right. So
Miss Sawyer, all I know is your husband's grandfather is involved in some very dark things, and this is likely his doing.
He was always so normal, so nice to us.
Yeah. Appearances can be deceiving. And I'm gonna go bottom left.
I'll follow.
I'm gonna follow right after Jack.
you all go down to. Did I say bottom left? Weren't y'all just in bottom left? You have upper left, upper right, and upper bottom right. I think.
Okay. Oh,
Upper
my
right.
bad.
Let's go
Then-
upper right.
You go upper right. In this room, there is a large oak table pushed up to a wall, and on it a set of chemistry flasks, as well as a large mirror in which you all see yourselves for the wicked, fucked up beings that you are at this moment. The disease outpouring from you, the boils, the flesh falling off. I need you all to make another sanity check as you glimpse yourself in this mirror.
Fucking hell.
Hey, pass. Pass.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't. My sanity's lower. I forgot. I was like, I got a 30. That's a pass. No, it's not.
Extreme success.
Also, an extreme success. I got an 8.
Y'all are fine. Oh man, you're so right about everything, Jack. You're right. You were right. Like you called it. You nailed it. It's
The
happening.
the outside matches.
The outside matches the inside. So yeah, there's a chemistry set here.
What do we do?
I never knew Mr. Whinsboro for much of a chemist.
Can I inspect the chemistry set?
Yeah.
See what I can do? What I roll for intelligent?
Lux, can you repeat the items that were on the list? It was a heart, flower, skinned animal, and what was the other
Heart, flower, skin animal, and a flask of blood.
thing? Oh, okay. Well,
Delicious.
You could roll. There's not really an investigate in this. I guess roll an idea roll.
Hell yeah. Ooh, baby. That is an extreme success.
Yeah, you look at this set, and yeah, you need a flask of blood. There's a lot of things in here. Like it's a big flask. You could see
Is
if
there a
someone
knife?
has a knife. You could break a flask and cut yourself with that. Cut somebody else with that.
just
Cool,
bleeding out of my entire face, right? Like,
I mean, it's not like gushing out of you.
okay.
Yeah.
But is there, like,
I'm
There's blood.
available?
I'm going
Sure.
for Virginia's gonna pick up like one of the empty like Florence flasks that's like sitting on the table.
Mhm.
Just smash it down as hard as she fucking can.
Okay. Make a sanity
And,
check
like-
for me.
Oh boy.
We can't keep doing this.
We can.
Yeah, we can, and I succeeded.
Okay. You smash a flask.
And I kind of just take my palm to it, and I just braid it like diagonally across.
Okay. Yeah.
Jack, where's your flask?
Yeah. You know, you need to collect blood from yourself. It's better to do it on the thigh. You need your hands for things, you dumbass.
You do not speak to her that way.
I'll speak to you uppity rich people is the way I like. I ain't working for any of
Don't
you
pay
right
him
now.
any fucking mind right now. And I take the flask and I just take as much as I can.
Okay. Yep.
And then
Take
I
as much as you
take
can.
my silk wrap and I wrap it around my hand.
I'm gonna take a closer look at that mirror. I think I'd love to know what I've looked like inside all these years. In a little more detail.
You look. You know, it's one of those things of like, if you saw a person who looked like this, it would be more beneficial for them to not suffer. Like, it is. You look like you have like all 10 of the top 10 diseases, right? Like, it is bad. You are going yellowish from your liver, looking like it's failing, but also like your tips are going gangrenous. You have massive
Yum.
boils everywhere all over your body. Where there's not boils, your flesh is in a leprosy state and kind of falling off. Like, it's you look like death incarnate.
Damn, 20 years too early for that quote.
Right. Which room do y'all go to next?
There's top left and then bottom right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm good at remembering things,
Look
see?
at you.
Aha!
Maggie, tell him
One of y'all
lies on stream.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Which room?
Fuck. Top left. Let's go.
Top left. You walk into a room, and there is a fireplace, a chair, and a large bearskin rug.
There's our pill.
Great, just take it.
Do you take it?
Certainly.
Who takes it?
I'll take it.
Okay. You pick up a bearskin rug.
Full.
So bottom right.
And the
is
other one's gashed.
Yeah.
Say it again, Lux.
So you pick up a bearskin rug, and then you go to the bottom right room. In this room, there are several
Whoa,
flowers.
whoa.
I don't like that.
In this room,
I
there are
don't like that at
several
all.
flowers, one of which matches the flower on the wall.
Mr. Hargrove.
Call me Jack.
I apologize if I came across as rude. You can imagine the duress we are all under. Believe me, I hate these uppity rich people as much as you do. And ever since the war, I have dedicated my life to standing against them.
I just look at the dress. Certainly. I ain't gonna leave you behind or nothing. We'll all get out of here best we can.
I see the look and I see the assumption. It helps to have a good image.
I'm sure it does.
Do you grab the flower?
I'll take. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Fuck it.
You take them all. You have all 4 elements. At the end of the hall, there is, again, a cauldron that is available and another empty flask next to that.
Shall we?
Virginia's gonna.
I'd love to try to complete this recipe.
Virginia's gonna place Pierce's heart in first, like very gently.
Okay.
Almost like respectively putting it in.
Is it still beating?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Actively, every so often, you just hear.
This is all a
don't. That
This
was
is
too
all-
good, Lux.
This is all a nightmare anyway. None of this is real. We're all just going to wake up.
Sawyer,
home.
it's not a dream.
No. That's a very good way to think of it, Sawyer. This is all a nightmare, and you're either gonna wake up or you ain't. So just go with it. There ain't nothing you can do but follow.
Put the flower in.
Okay. You have 2 of the 4 things.
Virginia just dumps the flask and like puts her blood right in there.
Okay.
Jack, you have to put the pellet in.
Rug goes in.
The rug goes in. There is a large smoke and fog that comes out of the
Jack's
cauldron.
cigarette.
And next to it, the flask itself begins to fill with a kind of a murky, like, greenish liquid.
Are we supposed to drink that?
Hell's if I know. I'll drink anything once.
Do you take a drink.
Take a drink.
Cool. You take a drink. You look down.
What gonna do?
You look like a
Send
normal
me to
Jack.
hell?
You look fine. The outside no longer looks like the inside. It looks like the old outside.
I think I like it better when I'm the only one that can see it.
Makes one of us, and I'll drink.
Virginia takes a drink.
You all take drinks. You sit there for a second. You see yourselves normal. It's kind of nice after having not, and a large panel on the wall opens to another staircase that goes up. As you all hear the
yeah.
screaming void approaching from behind.
No, it's done now.
Oh,
Void approaches.
let's go. That ain't done. We ain't done.
And coming out of the room where Pierce was, River, if you'd like to describe what you look like now.
He
You're muted, I think.
You're muted.
I was muted. Pierce is still vaguely humanoid. Still 4 limbs, a torso, a head, dripping almost from skin into fur, into hooves. On each limb are these strong and striking appendages that force Pierce to be this thing that he was truly terrified of. Though his torso looks still humanoid, the hooves and the fur that gathers on his arms and legs reveal him to be some horse amalgam, but as well, you notice instead of his recognizable face is almost a melted Dali painting of a raven's head. This strange beaked creature, and it is stumbling out from the room on 2 legs like a newborn fawn, barely understanding how to walk. It is trying, desperately making just belabored
Oh my
breathing
God.
and noises, trying to move towards you.
I reach into my leg holster and I take out my gun.
Okay. Would you like to go up or stay and fight?
What? So he's coming down the stairs?
He's coming
I'm-
from
Oh,
the
so
room
he's
that
trying
he
to
was
kill us.
in.
Oh, opposite direction.
Then up the stairs you go.
This
Do the rest
strange
follow.
I'd like to
But how
grab that.
we know Pierce is trying to kill us.
You don't,
this
I'd like to
str-
grab. I'd
Not taking my chances.
you don't
I'd
know
like
what Pierce is
grab
trying to
that
do at all.
I'd like to grab that flask on our way out.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab your flask on your way out.
As you all make your way up the stairs, what is left of Pierce, stumbles again and falls down onto all fours and lets out this cancerous bray or whinny, however you would prefer to say it. The closest thing to a neigh and a caw at the same time that it can let out. Something with that. Just some gross amalgam,
Hate it.
and begins to gallop towards you at full speed.
Shooting.
Oh,
Shooting.
You've already gone up the
running in
stairs?
the other direction.
Oh,
Yeah, this was at the
Okay,
last
okay.
2. So you've already gone up the stairs. Jack, what are you doing?
cool.
Are you going up the stairs?
Jack's going.
Okay. You go up the stairs. Immediately upon entering this next level, there are loud explosions everywhere. I need everyone to make a sanity check.
Fuck.
That succeeds.
Oh my god, that succeeds.
Okay.
Sawyer is better at this than Ainsley.
I didn't take sand damage from the last one. I just got fixated on the fact
Yep.
that my outside matched my inside.
Correct.
Then I pass.
You know.
Then I passed. Yeah, I passed by 1. I got a 25.
So you enter a room that is a large, mostly open room. In the middle, there is a pedestal of what looks like a horse head, like a knight for chess. The right side of it is painted black. The left side of it is painted white. and there are 4 pillars in the room, and everything else inside of the wall are frescoes of stone soldiers that are currently actively shooting each other, actively fighting a war. And there are explosions and the sound of gunshots everywhere. And you look over into a corner and you see Vaughn huddled into a small little ball.
Oh, I go right for him.
This poor.
I'm gonna
fucking
try
kid
to.
can't
I'm gonna
catch a
try to
break.
grab her and stop her.
Okay. It would
That
be
ain't your husband.
you can make a contested like dex rolls against each other if you'd like to see who
Cool.
is able to do so.
Yeah, compare your.
That's a extreme success. With
Can I
a
push the roll?
15.
You can push the roll. If you fail though, like Jack will have a full like bear hug hold on you. That will be
Okay, I'm
to-
pushing it.
Sawyer's out here trying to push her decks.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I already forgot what my number that I'm aiming for is. Okay.
And I will say,
That's an extreme success. That's a 9.
okay, you also had just extreme or hard success. For
I had extreme.
extreme. Okay, so the way that these work is his extreme success is technically better than yours because he has a higher score. He naturally should succeed at this. So you go to run to Vaughn and you are bear hugged from behind by Jack and pulled back away.
Let go.
That is not your husband.
You don't. Lux can't hear you.
No,
Trust
your
me.
mic cut out.
Oh.
Wow,
Yeah, you cut
Maggie's
out.
mic didn't peak for once.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay, I
Um,
said you don't know that. Please, he's scared.
I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna hold on and start.
I just start screaming Vaughn's name and just screaming for him and just like, it's me, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Vaughn looks up at you, and it is the look of just a man in severe emotional pain, physical pain, mental anguish. Kind of that 1,000-yard stare in a way, but full of tears running from his eyes.
Baby, you can do it. You can do it. Come to me.
We always fight for the dumbest fucking reasons. We shoot, we bomb, we kill, we don't even think or ask ourselves why, or if there's any sort of simple fucking solution to anything, we just pull triggers. We just go out
I know,
and
Vaughn.
we pull triggers and we look at each other and we make sure that they're dead. We walk up to them, we shoot them again just to make sure
I know, sweetheart.
we burn them so that their family can't love them.
I'll make it better. Come here. I'll make it better.
There's no
I would like to
better?
try to. I would like to try to grab Sawyer's gun and shoot Vaughn.
Okay. You can make a dex on that, but that'll be a disadvantage because that's going to be difficult to do.
Can I
Okay.
try and intercept?
Yeah, because you're actively like holding on to it still, so that's going to be... That would actually probably be like strength, kind of.
That's a hard success.
What am I rolling?
Disadvantage. It's a 36.
36. I'll say you would be able to... You won't be able to wrestle it completely from them, but you can definitely like get a hold of it and begin to like move their hand towards like aiming at Vaughn.
What
that makes
what am I
sense.
rolling to stop this?
You can roll
That
strength
is
to
not
try to
your
get away
husband.
from it.
You can. That
Strength?
is not your husband, and the more you treat it like it is, the more it's going to replace. The more it's going to replace him. You shoot that damn thing now.
Sorry. Wait, hold on. Okay. Can I push this roll also?
You can push this roll. If you fail, you will shoot Vaughn.
But if I don't, he'll get
Telling you
shot?
up front now.
If you roll an extreme success, you'll be able to wrestle the gun away. If you roll anything but an extreme success, you will shoot Vaughn.
And with the roll as is, Vaughn will also be shot?
Hard.
No.
Only hard success.
No, right now it'll just be that he's gonna start aiming your gun towards Vaughn. You'll have a chance to kind of talk about it for a second.
Okay,
Yeah,
then I'll...
I only had a hard success, to be clear.
Okay, then I'm not going to push it. But I can, like, feel it. Please, 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 I can't.
And look, then let go and look away.
Even if it's not him, just leave him be. He's not hurting anyone.
Let go and look away.
Can I make an investigation on the knight figures, like the chess piece that you kind of described when we entered the room?
Yeah, you can make a listen roll as you hear them yelling
Kinda-
things. Try to hear it over the gunfire and stuff.
I'd hate to copy off of Jules. Can I push the roll?
You may push the roll. If you fail this roll, you will
Yeah.
lose some of your hearing as you intently listen in as explosions and things are happening. You will have a moment of just ringing ears for a while.
All right.
Okay.
Extreme success. I win.
Women.
You roll an extreme success, and
Yeah.
you look over and you see that the knights on either side are either
Yeah.
they're all painted. They're all
Mhm.
either white or they're all black. And you're listening to the white ones
Yeah.
yelling, "They stole our fucking horse. They took what was ours and stole it away to make it theirs. And even fucking worse, blasphemously gave us one of the different color." And you kind of walk over and the black painted soldiers are yelling the exact same thing back about the white ones.
Mhm. Trying to think. So what? They just want their fucking horses back?
Roll an idea check.
But they're also okay. I'm good at those.
It's gonna need to be a decent one. So.
That's a hard success.
Hard success. Okay.
Yeah.
Just because there were ads for the last minute. You did your check to see what are these statues talking about in the midst of war. And they seem to be talking about how each side has stolen their horse and gave them a bastardly painted one of the wrong color. And you remember back that currently there is a white and black horse in the center of the room.
Yeah.
The white side is facing the black side, and the black side is facing the white side.
So we just gotta turn it around.
Maybe.
But they're also shooting at each other right now.
Yeah. And you also now hear galloping upstairs.
Okay, every time I hear Pierce about being, I just keep thinking of the John Mulaney, the horse is loose in the the horse used the
Who
elevator.
let the horse
Horse
into the...
in the hospital.
Can he do that?
As another
I'm-
set of explosions
I'm
with the horse coming,
running-
I need you to make a sanity check for me.
Shit. That's a success. I'm running into the thing to turn the horse around.
Okay. Make a strength check for me.
Oh, we let the wrong person do
Yeah,
this
what's wrong,
one.
Virginia?
Oh,
Gotta
you
try.
mean what's right? What's right? I got a hard success.
Okay. You got a hard success on
The-
a very weak
A
strength
35
score.
strength?
So you begin
Yeah.
to turn it, but you're currently unable to finish turning it by yourself. As you hear bullets whizzing by you, you hear explosions, you hear people begin to yell that you are now trying to take their horse.
Can I see what's happening?
Yeah, you can.
Jack,
Make-
we need to help her. Just let go of me. Forget Vaughn. Just go help her.
I think you might be
You're
muted.
muted.
Nope.
Still cannot hear you, Chip.
That's okay. Whose horse is that? Now here's the fun
Who let
thing.
the horse into
The horse
Is-
used the elevator.
Pierce or
I
what's,
didn't know he knew how to do that.
Do that.
Pierce or what's left of Pierce. You burst into the room. You see Sawyer running to Virginia in the middle of the room. You see Jack potentially going with him. You see all these statues. You see Vaughn huddled up in a corner. What would you like to do?
Jack's running. Jack's actually, now that Sawyer's split, running to Vaughn, to be clear.
Okay.
I don't know if that
So you
was
see
part where my
you see
mic was
Sawyer
cutting
and
out.
Virginia. No, we didn't catch that. So you see Sawyer and Virginia running to the horse and Jack running to Vaughn, who's huddled up in a corner.
In a fucked up little memory, some little edge of Pierce comes back for a moment. And Pierce remembers a hunting trip with Whinsboro. And remembers why he's afraid of horses. Why he's afraid of blood. Watching a horse stomp out the brains, destroy the skull of a weak and unassuming man. And in a weird little piece of revenge, Pierce is going straight for Vaughn and is going for his head.
Okay.
Going to stomp out the weakness.
Okay.
Do I?
You hear galloping. Do you look back to see what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. You look back to see whatever Pierce has become charging at Vaughn, and also Jack charging at Vaughn.
As I'm running to help Virginia, I'm also shooting Pierce.
Okay. Roll firearms.
Lord.
Why would you want to shoot little old me?
Because you're going after my husband, bitch?
What do you mean?
Is it your husband? No, you don't know.
That's a miss.
Okay. You miss.
Okay, yeah. Can I help Virginia?
Yeah. You can both roll a strength check again. Virginia, you can do it at advantage since you passed once.
Oh, yay!
Fail.
You failed?
Oh, thank God, I succeeded.
Succeeded?
Who's
Okay.
horse?
Thank you for the advantage, because
Would
that
you
would
like
have
to
been
push the roll?
Sure.
Okay. If you push the roll and get a success, you'll be able to turn the head and something will happen. If you fail the roll, Pierce will be able to easily make it to Vaughn in time to do some sort of harm.
But Virginia succeeded, so is it like halfway there?
Yeah. So that's why you don't need like a extreme or hard success. You just need a success.
I'm gonna be fucking sick.
Come on,
Okay.
come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That succeeds.
Okay.
Oh.
That succeeds. You turn the horse and suddenly the right directions are facing the right directions. The colors are facing each other. The shooting stops as you hear galloping towards Vaughn.
I
Is Pierce,
immediately
and you're able to get another action before Pierce actually reaches Vaughn.
I'm just like putting myself in between Vaughn and Jack and Pierce.
Okay.
And I'm holding my gun, probably more at Pierce than Jack, but like, for the love of God, just leave him the fuck alone.
Pierce, what would you like to do? You wild horseman?
Doesn't know fear. Can't get to one. Can get to the other. Still galloping full speed direct over to.
If I can do something in this time span.
Yeah, you can as well.
Since Pierce has arrived.
Yep.
I'd love to hearing the hooves galloping, honestly, pretty much straight at me since I came from the entrance towards Vaughn, and now that
Yeah, that's like right on your ass. Yep.
Yeah, I would love to. I hear those hooves. All right. The man don't like horses. And I'm just gonna take that metallic flask and try to show Pierce his reflection.
Okay. I like that. Pierce, first, using Pierce's original sanity, make a sanity check.
Okay. I didn't lose any from failing the previous sanity checks. I still have 38 from earlier.
Oh, let's fix that. Hold on.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Take some away.
Let's fix that.
I don't have a lot. That's
no,
fine.
you lost 9 points earlier.
No, that
You were
was
supposed to. Or
that was Sawyer.
Oh, that was Sawyer.
That was me, baby.
Cool. I rolled 2 times for
Rough.
you because you've had 2 instances of it. You lose 16
True enough.
sanity.
True enough.
That's so much.
So that's 22 total now.
Make a sanity check. Did you pass that?
You got even. Hey, you're dead.
I rolled a 10.
Holy
You're
shit.
dead, and you've got less sanity than me.
You
I
have
do.
that moment of, because you tapped into Pierce, you see your reflection, but you focused in on the Raven features of it. She's still with you. You're doing the right thing.
And she's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Beelining in because it can't get to Vaughn, sees Sawyer. Some face recognition then it's gone,
I'm
going
shooting.
to stomp out.
I'm
Okay.
shooting.
Well, first, make a brawl check. Just roll a generic D100, River, and I'll tell you how
I was gonna say I don't know these stats.
I do.
Oh Jesus.
That's a 6.
That'll do it. So you're gonna hit somebody for goddamn sure.
Well, they get to try to dodge, don't they?
Yeah, you can try to dodge to take half damage at this point.
Yeah.
Or you can shoot.
What
What
I-
would you like to do? You see a massive hoof coming for your face.
Can I grab Vaughn and like roll both of us out of the way?
That's gonna make it a very hard roll to pass. One of you is gonna get clipped and take full damage then.
I'd rather it be me.
Okay. You can shield Vaughn then in a way to roll away.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
You won't roll anything because you're choosing to shield Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
River, roll a D10 for me.
It's spooky to me that it's a D10. Where are my D10s? Oh
Fine.
wait,
No,
they're
sorry,
all right here.
D8. My bad, D8.
Oh, D8. Okay.
Okay.
That was a different
Okay.
thing. That's a different thing. Sorry.
That's a
That's
different thing.
7.
There's nothing.
7. You
Don't
take
forget-
7 damage.
Okay.
The large hoof buries itself into almost the back of your head, but you're able to kind of like hunch a little bit, and instead of it clipping you in the back of the head and just outright killing you, it hits you kind of in the top of the spine area, and you go numb for a second, but you're fine. You're okay. You've already been bleeding tonight. You were able to get Vaughn out of there, and now that the horse is facing the right direction, there is another set of stairs that opens at the opposite end of the room.
You take an action before we book it out of the room.
You can, yeah.
Can she take one of the rifles or whatever one of these soldiers has and like take it from them and try to shoot Pierce?
Yeah.
Elliot.
So as you go and take one and you turn around, make a sanity check as you look at the scene behind you.
Succeeds.
You see the weird raven horse Pierce thing stomping on Sawyer. You also see another figure coming up the stairs. You see your great grandfather Elias. You see him completely
Young version?
flayed. No skin, veins. You see the blood surging through him as he just calmly is walking up the stairs. Just smiling
The stairs away from us or toward us?
towards you.
Virginia
Who'd you talk
Virginia
to?
is
I'm gonna yell out. Who'd you talk to first, Elias? Pestilence of death.
Oh, death comes for us all. Death doesn't come at the beginning. There's so much more delicious suffering to happen. So much.
Virginia is a little torn because she did see her cousin kind of get her skull knocked in a little bit,
Yeah.
but also sees who she once thought was her great grandfather and doesn't know who to turn the gun onto.
Make
Whether
a
she
willpower
wants to
check
shoot
for me.
Pierce.
I'm just, I have Vaughn and I'm like cradling him and just like caressing him, like, sweetie, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? I'm not leaving
That
you
is
ever
an
again.
extreme success with a 2, my
Okay.
guy.
You, from what you described, it sounds more like you would rather shoot Elias in this situation.
Okay.
Am I fair in saying that, or would you rather shoot? I'll say you can pick instead of me picking for you.
I would rather shoot Elias.
Okay.
So I know what happened in the ballroom. She sees him as a threat now. She's got to shoot him.
Okay. Take a shot.
Gladly. With a regular success, close to a hard success, but still a regular success.
You shoot at Elias, and he reaches up and catches the bullet. That is
Ooh.
adorable. Virginia, I like that spirit. I need that spirit. Bring me that spirit. And make a willpower check.
Oh, that was so close, but that still succeeds.
Okay, you for a second really want to go to Elias. you're like, wait, yeah, you need some spunk, you need some gumption, you need the
Yeah.
balls to turn around and shoot somebody, right? Like, you want to give your great grandfather that spirit, but you're able to kind of
Yeah.
shake out of it, and you in that moment realize the situation is you have to keep going,
Running.
have to keep pushing on. There is
Yeah.
now a man who is without skin, flayed completely, talking to you, who just caught a bullet you shot at him, and a weird horse
Yeah.
thing trying to stomp out your friends. So do you go to the staircase up?
I'm screaming at the other two to run, and I am full sprinting up the staircase.
Where?
On the other side of the room, there was a door that opened to another staircase that goes up.
Oh,
Yeah, new set of stairs.
okay. Then I'm picking up Vaughn and just going.
Okay, you will move.
Do I see
slowly.
his cane around? Is his cane here?
Yeah, I mean he was huddled up with everything, so he has his cane. You
Okay.
will move slowly, and Pierce will be able to catch up to you one more time if you are taking Vaughn with you.
That's fun.
I'll say to him,
I
"Can
am
you
waiting a
walk?"
second.
Yeah, you can walk.
I'm not running straight for the stairs.
Okay.
I want to punch this horse once.
Yeah. Can you,
Okay.
baby, we need to run. Can you walk for me?
And he slowly begins to like hobble away.
Okay. I am like holding his hand at least, just so he has like support besides his cane, and I'm just taking him there.
Okay. Pierce, you see them taking off. You see Jack kind of swing around to you. You look back and you see Elias, but you get that same sense from Elias now that you got from Arithemia. You get that sense of calm. This is no longer a rival of yours. This is power. This is something that, if aligned with Arithemia as well, this is what she needs. This should be protected. What would you like to do?
Seeing Elias and the momentary cognitive dissonance, and then it disperses. I'm essentially looking for who is a threat to Elias right now before I go and chase my friends.
Okay. I mean, the only one squaring up is Jack. Virginia did
True
take a
enough.
shot, but Jack, what are you doing?
But Jack's
Good
right
news
here.
is there ain't nobody in this room a threat to Elias because I'm about to punch this raven head.
Okay, roll
Shut
a
up.
brawl
Punch
check.
this horse. It's the scene in Flaming
Yeehaw.
Saddles.
Yeah, where he just punches
in
the-
Blazing Saddles of just push.
Yeah. It's like the-
Mongo punch horse.
Alright.
Mongo only pawn
That's a
in
hard
game
success.
of life.
That's a hard success on a brawl.
Okay, roll your damage. Pierce, by the way, you have where is it?
4.
4? Okay. You have a total of 16 health.
Solid. Okay.
You're down to 12.
Come on, have Les.
Pierce, this ain't you.
Question.
Yeah.
Lux.
Think Arithemia is gonna be happy with someone that never rots, never dies, never goes bad?
Lux, when we first talked about this, I had a couple interesting things that weren't just beat.
Yeah.
Do I happen to have one or two of those interesting things?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd love to try. Well, I mean, up to you what it is, because I have no idea what they are anymore. But I would like to try one of those cool, fun things out on my new friend Jack.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you would like to try?
I'm
I-
not your new friend. We met 12 years ago.
There's a thing
I-
with being an amalgamation of things is you can, like an amoeba, assume something else. You can
Fascinating.
make your way into and through Jack and have Jack just become a part of this beautiful thing that you've made.
Then that's all I need. Pierce, feeling the hit, is going to stumble over, and instead of galloping sort of almost valiantly like a horse would, falls body first onto the body of Jack, letting the full weight come down, trying to subsume him.
Okay. Jack, you can make a dodge check to see if you can get away from that.
32. What's my dodge? Dodge is half dex, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
That's a normal success.
Okay. You'll still take a little bit of damage as it's that feeling of your skin being torn away to merge with the new skin. So roll a d4 for me, Pierce.
Yep. 4.
You'll take 4 damage. But you will be able to at least get away for a moment and not become part of this thing.
This.
Believe me, Pierce, you don't want this in you. You really don't.
There are no longer words. There haven't been for a while. You just rapid, beleaguered, cancerous breathing. Like someone who's been smoking cigarette 30 packs a day for years. Just this
What an
I
audio
horrifying thing.
I hate both of you.
Sorry.
Okay, so Jack,
That's just my lungs when I don't focus.
you're able to roll away,
Christ.
and you were able to get away for the moment. Are you continuing to stay to fight, or are you going to try to flee?
I'm on dash.
Okay.
This thing tried to absorb me.
So you'll try to dash. Pierce, you will be hot on their trail with Elias. As you all come up into the next room, the moment you enter this room, you feel as though you haven't eaten for months. You are hungry.
Oh my god.
You are the starving where you are just in constant pain. Everything hurts. Moving hurts. Breathing hurts. Your stomach constantly rumbles. Everyone's strength is immediately set to 20.
Bitch.
You look through and there is just
That-
dust everywhere in this room. It almost blows in a wind that you don't know where the fuck it's coming from because you are very much in an enclosed room. Make a spot hidden for me as you look around the room.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
If we hit the 5th value, that's an extreme success, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, then yeah, extreme success.
Yeah, like if you roll a 5, and it was a 5, it's a
Yeah, 12 on 12 on
Fail.
No.
fail. You two are just still. Again, you've passed all your sanity checks, so you're able to fully rationalize what the fuck is happening. It's not getting lost in insanity. It's not you losing it. It is, I know that Pierce just tried to stomp out Vaughn. I know I shot at a completely flayed version of my great-grandfather, and he caught the bullet and asked me to give myself to him. And your brain is comprehending it, but God, does it hurt to comprehend it. It doesn't feel good.
Like in real life.
But Jack, you've gotten to the point where you don't. You know this is all fucked up. But you also know that there's been a solution to everything so far.
Yeah, Jack's retreated to a place where all I can do is get it done. Ain't no use worrying about it while it's happening.
And you see there is one part in the room.
Just numb.
Exactly. You're just numb. And in that numb disassociation for a second, the wind that comes from nowhere blows, and a little bit of the dust moves, and you see a channel, much like a channel that was in the ballroom, a channel for liquid in the floor that moves to a center point of the room that has a little receptacle in the middle of it. You look around and you see that there are several. There's a metal rod. There's like a big PVC, a wooden rod, and then a rod of bone. What were you gonna say, Jules?
I can't see anyone all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
I think you crashed.
I
You
was
might need to
gonna say,
leave
we
and
can't
come
see
back to
you.
the ninja thing.
The VOD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
No, that'll be fine. It happens every so often.
So
you
I
see
look
that there's-
around, I see this channel, and it leads to a vessel in the center of the room.
Yeah.
it looks like same carving style and all that as the one downstairs that filled up on us
In a
pretty
way.
quickly.
In the sense that it's like a channel for liquid, yeah.
I'm back in, and oh, okay, we're coming back. Sorry,
Yep, you're good.
I can only see Chip. Okay.
We're good now.
You're good.
Okay, yeah. And you see in the center, it all leads back, and it's the receptacle itself isn't like it's not like a bowl or anything. It looks like where you would affix something.
Almost like a divot in the floor where you'd put something
Correct.
at.
Yeah.
Can I make an occult roll here?
Yeah, you can.
River,
I'm gonna
don't look like
spend-
that, you slut.
I am gonna spend 2 points of my luck to make
Down.
an extreme
Put
success.
him away.
An extreme success.
I'm spending 2 points of my luck to make it one.
Yeah, that's fine. You think back in this moment in your occult studies with Elias, he still always had the Four Horsemen reference, the very biblical reference. And you think back to early beliefs of many times where water was parted, water was brought to land by affixing a rod to a spot.
I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna. No words. Jack is single-minded, single-purpose. I'm looking around for a rod, and first thing I spot, I snatch Vaughn's cane right out of his hand.
Okay, you snatch Vaughn's cane. You all go to kind of shout in this moment, and the air itself here is too dry to even breathe in, and your voice is just gone. You are now compulsively choking as you go to stop Jack from doing this with your voice, and I need you to make a sanity check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, all of you. Mags.
Okay.
We're trying to get out of
7.
Wait, I'm good at that.
7. Okay.
Do I need
I
to?
succeeded.
Do I need to since I'm not trying to speak?
Nope, you're fine. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm just. Jack's full hit flow state here.
But the other thing that you see around this room as he grabs Vaughn's cane is food. There's food here to eat. You don't have to be hungry.
It's like on the floor.
It's just there.
I don't trust that.
I mean, you're really hungry. You're so hungry. Make a willpower check.
Okay. Fucking hell. Where's willpower?
It's up at the top. It says POW.
Oh, okay. Success.
You're able to stay it for the moment, but you are hungry, and you will need to probably eat at some point because you are not sure how much longer you can go like this.
Oh, we lost Julia again.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I
Goodness.
fully pressed hang. I've pressed hang up fully by accident.
Said they're done. I'm out.
I
Philip was like, I am
all
not
of you."
cannibalizing. I cannot do it. I will not do it.
But Mags, you're also hungry, Virginia.
I pressed it like it was
Oh.
mute.
Okay.
So can you make a willpower
Yeah.
check for me while I also make one for Vaughn?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh
Can
boy.
I just like to, as soon as I see it, I'd like to turn around and just put my hands on his face. And I'm attempting to speak. I'm attempting to be like quieter now. Listen to me, Vaughn. Something is very wrong here. We cannot trust anything.
All that comes out is it feels like a vacuum is sucking the air out of you. There is no audible sound coming from you. It is just a. What'd you roll, Virginia?
That's a regular success.
Okay, similar sensation. You're super fucking hungry, but you could probably wait a second. You grab the
Yeah.
cane from Vaughn. Vaughn immediately kind of falls over. Yeah, you're able to kind of hold him up a bit as Vaughn begins to reach down for some of the food. Vaughn's
Can I? I'm
hungry.
gonna try to stop him. I'm gonna try to stop him.
Make a strength check.
Oh Lord.
Remember,
That's 20 now. God damn it. Sorry, one fell on my chair. Can I push it?
You can. If you push it, you will fall down into some of the food and it will be overwhelmingly need to eat.
Not pushing it.
Vaughn begins to eat.
Yum.
Can we see like what it is? Like, what is it?
Yeah. I mean, what Vaughn picks up is like a big ass turkey leg.
Okay.
It is
Jules,
food. And he eats
Jules-
and he's fine. Feels good.
Jules, you brought the war-torn Tumblr sexy man
Stop calling him
into this
You
nonsense.
brought the Onceler into this.
You brought
He's
the
not
ones.
the one
And
left.
No,
it
stop.
seems
Dang.
for a moment like it's
We're-
hard for him to swallow it, but that could just be it's really dry in here. But he's able to swallow it, get it down, and he's like, I hate. I feel good. I hate.
He can talk now?
Yeah.
Can I talk if I try to talk?
No.
Okay. I just take his face and I just kiss his forehead and I just hug him.
And as you hold him, what do you do with the cane at this moment, Jack?
I'm moving to the center.
I'll say you would in this time you would have gotten to the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am raising the cane above my head, and we can see silent words being formed in Jack's mouth as he. The first word starts to leave, and he realizes it cannot be spoken.
Mhm.
But the rest are just mouthed as he. Hinailomid, Lapaneka, Samal, Hasur, Rahab, Ahlika, Masur, Minamen, Mayim, Vasata, and strikes the floor with the cane here in the center.
Make an idea check for me as the cane hits and you're waiting a moment for something to happen.
Idea check?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm.
It's just your int.
That's int. Yeah. Okay, I'm okay at these. Regular success.
Right words, wrong material. As you shove a plastic cane into the floor. A plastic
I'll
rod
look-
into the
Yeah,
floor.
I'm looking around for wood.
Yeah, you're able to see one. However, as you're looking around, you also see Pierce charging in.
This fucking
Behind
guy.
him
Hi, guys.
is a
Kidding.
very young-looking, vibrant Elias Whinsboro, looking mid-20s at oldest.
Hello.
Slowly walking in. Pierce, you run in. You see Sawyer holding Vaughn's face. You see Virginia just kind of standing there, and you see Jack with a cane planted into the center of the room.
Raw numbers, 2 beats 1. I'm going to try once again to gallop over towards Sawyer and Vaughn.
Okay.
And instead of stomping out and, having that moment, now that Pierce has figured out that he can subsume people, he's going to try to take them both.
Okay, so I imagine I'm standing, Vaughn is still on the ground, I'm like kind of hugging him.
Mhm.
I'm going to like covering his ears, like just turn and just like I'm fucking screaming at this point. I assume no sound is coming out, but I'm just fucking shooting.
Roll your firearm check, but roll it at disadvantage. I'll tell you why in a second.
Yeah, both fail.
The reason they both fail, and it's good that he rolled well, is in this moment, Vaughn pulls you down in a way out of the way of the charging Pierce. Your gun goes and fires into the ceiling as Pierce just bam smashes right into Vaughn. Vaughn will get the chance to dodge and maybe take some half damage. He's not fully going to be part of him yet, but he did fail his dodge because he's very low dex. So,
Yeah, I wonder why.
Pierce, this time roll a
Nice
d6 for
little
me, as more of you is able to get a hold of Vaughn.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's go with my blueies. Whip. Aw, 4.
4? Okay. He takes 4 points of damage. And you see Vaughn
Oh, wait.
slowly becoming part of this horse raven thing. Yes, Jack?
Was I supposed to take half earlier for passing the dodge?
No, that's why it was a d4 instead of a d6.
Okay, I just heard you say it
Yeah.
now. As
It's
like
a
you
d4,
roll
it's a
for half
d6
of
on
it.
a fail, on a fumble, it's a d10.
Gotcha. Cool. Thanks.
Don't
And
fumble
you
your dodge
say-
check.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't misunderstand.
When you say becoming part of,
Yeah, it's like when you push colors of Play-Doh together.
I hate that so much.
What's happening?
Think the blob that ate everyone. That's like in your age range of reading
And
material,
he
right?
has pulled
I
you,
don't
and
know.
so it is behind him. So you are just watching your husband slowly fade into, like, the skin of the horse is slowly beginning to cover, like, it's up halfway around
If-
him now.
If I may,
Yeah.
imagistically,
Yeah.
it is almost as if nothing opens on Pierce, but you just watch, like, initially it looks like a tight hug, and then, just an almost acidic sound to the boiling of skin as an arm and a leg disappear inside of Pierce. Just phasing through skin and this sizzling, burning sound as it then just goes in.
Jack, you are able to see there is a wooden rod. Virginia, what are you doing in this moment?
See Elias like rounding the corner,
Yeah,
and I
slowly
still
walking.
kind of have like wherewithal to try to shoot him again.
Okay.
See if it works.
Don't forget you have luck points to spend.
Well, that's a regular success, so
Okay.
it's not gonna do it.
Regular success, like you shoot him, and this time the bullet like does hit him, and that same sort
Yeah.
of like slow amalgamation of things happens to the bullet casing. Like it just is absorbed by his skin. Well, maybe I didn't want to
Love that.
take you in. You seem to just be an idiot. I thought you might have learned by now that just simply won't work, my dear. Would you like
I'm
maybe third time's the charm or something, right? Come on, shoot me again. Make a willpower check.
Jesus, okay.
Sawyer is just inconsolably weeping.
Okay,
I'm
that's a
going for the
hard
rod.
success.
You begin to like cock back the hammer and are going to pull the trigger, but you have just that overwhelming sense of like, I'm being baited here. Something worse than just him absorbing the bullet is going to happen if I shoot.
Yeah.
Sawyer, what are you doing?
So,
Just fucking crying.
Jack, what are you doing?
Or is
going for the
Vaughn's
rod.
cane still on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
crawling
full drop.
towards it and I'm gonna take it and I'm just like cradling it. It's I got it for him as our wedding present. It's black steel and the handle is shaped like a rabbit's head. And I'm just
look what you did, River.
I'm just
This
holding
is my
it.
job.
He'll
Quit.
make another dodge check at disadvantage as he's slowly being eaten. Jack, what are you doing?
Going for the rod still.
That sucks because the first one was a 3, but it's disadvantage. So it became an 83.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck.
That's not good. That's like the opposite of good.
Hey, it's fine.
That's like
Y'all were
So-
hungry.
You-
Pierce is hungry.
Yeah, Pierce is hungry. Pierce eats, and now there is
Is
a
Pierce's
horse.
strength 20 right now?
Oh no, Pierce's strength is much higher than 20. Actually, hold on, let me get to it. Pierce's strength is 90 currently.
pardon?
As
What?
you absorb Vaughn, you still have the hooves. you still have the raven parts. Just 2 little bunny ears pop out.
Perfect. Yeah.
As Jack, you finally get to the center with the wooden rod.
Actually
Once more, it's
fucking
just
real.
Jack does not do the whole thing this time. Abridges it to Mayem Wisata Ham and strikes the center.
Strike the center.
And water will come out of it that the people may drink.
Yep. And a wind rushes around you. And yeah, the water begins to flow in this room. Crops begin to grow. It begins to become a beautiful metropolis. It is no longer affected by a famine that had spread through the room in the area. A door opens to another staircase.
As I get my breath back, if the pattern holds, the next one should be pestilence again. Let's go. Or, sorry, completely wrong voice there.
No, it's fine. But
Harrington?
this is the voice that came out. Ha ha ha.
What are you doing here?
Harrington's here. He can
Wrong
hear.
series.
Wrong series. Wrong series. Wrong
Okay,
series.
so you run to the staircase.
If the no, but yeah.
Sawyer, what are you doing?
If the pattern holds, next
Um,
should be pestilence.
Is the Pierce Vaughn abomination still in front of me?
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's just Pierce again with the little rabbit ears now. It's not
Little
Vaughn
rabbits.
anymore. Vaughn
I mean-
I
doesn't
just
exist.
am like
That's
full-
cruel.
If you want to put a piece of Vaughn on me,
I did
No,
the rabbit
shut
ears.
up.
You already
Or the
took
rabbit
a
ears,
Pierce
you're
of
right.
Vaughn.
Yeah,
I
the
took all
rabbit
of
ears.
Vaughn.
You took, you
Um,
took all of him except for the
That's not true. That's I was gonna say that's not true. The war took like a quarter.
Oh.
Bad. Jail.
I just pull myself up by his cane,
Mhm.
and I just, you better wish that I am fucking dreaming. And then I go.
You go, Virginia.
I'm following Jack up the stairs.
Okay. You all go up the stairs, and players, I need you to all do a favor for me.
Oh
No.
no.
Remember,
What?
No.
remember these numbers. You can all see me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah.
Wait, let me get onto the right screen.
Okay.
Go.
Julia 1, River 2, Mags 3, Chipper 4.
4.
I will hold up your number when it is your turn, but for right now, I need everyone to deafen. When I hold up your number, you may undeafen and we will talk.
Wait, so River's 1, Julia's 2. Who's
I'm
3
1.
and who's 4?
You're 3,
You're 3.
Chip's
I'm
4.
4.
Julia
Okay.
is 1. I am 2.
correct. All you need to know, Mags, is 3.
Okay.
So if everyone will go
Okay.
into Discord, please, and deafen, and I will hold up your number when it is time for us to talk.
Okay. Hold on. I'm not there yet. Don't say anything. I'm trying to figure this out. Jesus Christ.
I can also just deafen you if you want.
Please, because I'm gonna take a while to
got
figure
you.
it out. Wait, I got it.
Okay.
Fuck.
Hey,
You
Virginia.
could have just left me. Hi.
Well, I had to roll a d4 first. You walk into a room. It
Yeah.
is dark. But not like the void. It's like it's night. It's kind of a calm dark.
Yeah.
On the left side of the room, you see your family,
hmm
alive and healthy. You see, here's your grandma, right? That you really miss.
Elizabeth.
Happy, smiling, looking at you.
Yeah.
You see all of them. No more pain, no more body parts being eaten. No Elias. Your family happy and together. And on the right side, you see a door that leads to the outside of the mansion. Where would you like to go?
Do you need to know what I rolled on that d4 first?
Where would you like to go?
I think I want to speak to my father first.
Okay. You walk to your family.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenny.
Father? Why him?
People make bad
Why
deals, and other people are the ones who
Why?
ultimately pay the debt.
him? Why couldn't I have gotten what Miles got? Why did you take me away from Percy like that?
Sometimes it's just business. And I'm sorry that you were just currency in this case. But sometimes
No,
it's
you're
just
not!
business.
You're not sorry! You saw how he fucking treated me this entire engagement! And you just saw me as currency? You don't feel sorry for me? You got what you deserved.
Maybe I did. Maybe we all did. Maybe we all deserve the worst of things. If that makes you happy, then yes, I deserve this.
Saw the way Mom always looked at you. So adoring, so fucking endearing. And I saw what you gave her in return, and I wanted nothing to do with that, and you still set me up for it anyway.
It's just business. I'm so
You
sorry you
don't
spoke too
care.
quietly.
I said, like, figures. You know?
Life is just
I know.
business. You make deals every day, whether you know it or not. Sometimes they come out in your favor, sometimes they don't. And sometimes you hurt people that you didn't even know were part of the deal. But they were.
I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna look towards my grandmother.
Okay.
Grandma,
Yes, dearie. Oh, come, don't cry, and she'll rub a tear from your eye. There's no need for that.
sorry.
There's no need to be sorry.
Whole family, it's just... Why?
Men do funny things for power, unfortunately. But you can choose to not have to feel that anymore. You can stay here, stay with us. Don't be burdened by Elias and his madness and ramblings anymore. Stay.
Like, other than my immediate family and, like, my grandmother, is there, like, anyone else in this room?
Noticeably, there is not Oliver.
Well, thank God, because that'd be bad.
There is Vaughn.
Be very bad. Okay.
Looks totally fine. No missing part of his leg, nothing. He is fully restored.
Completely hale.
Yep. There is also Percy. kind of slyly standing
walk.
behind people in the corner, hoping that you don't catch his eye.
I'm gonna walk right up to him and I'm gonna like reach my hand for his face and to see if what's in front of me is a fucking illusion.
You touch his face. I told no one to tell
Percy.
you. I'm sorry.
Happened.
It was got robbed on a train. Tried to stick up for the people around me, and now they took a bit more than my money. Just wrong place, wrong time.
You don't deserve to be here. Percy, you don't deserve to be here.
I'm here. I'm chilling. I mean, I don't feel anything.
One day, I don't know what to do.
Jenny, you've always made the right decision. You've always been so strong in who you are and what you want to do, and that was the best quality of you. So just be sure of yourself. Be sure if you want to stay here with me and your family. If you're sure of it, be sure of it. If you want to go and make a different name of the Whinsboro name, then go. You can. Of anybody in this family, you
I don't
can.
give a fuck about this family. I never gave a fuck about anyone in this fucking family except for you, my mother, my grandmother.
Then stay. Speak up.
I just want to be with you.
Then stay. Do you stay or do you walk out of the mansion?
Continue staying.
Okay. You can deafen again.
Hold on, give me a minute. Fucking hell, I need to walk away! Oh my god!
Hey, I'm two.
You are too, bud. You charge forward in
Wow.
your horse form. And
Sure do.
you get to the door. And you go through the door and you are Pierce again. You're not the horse raven amalgamation. And you see Arithemia in front of you in her full glory. I just needed your patience, Pierce.
I'm sorry for lashing out, my dear.
Sometimes we lash out and that's okay. That happens. It's okay.
My dear. What next? How can I be like you? How can I ascend as you and the other queens have? Maligna, Elora. How can I be yours forever, my dear? I've done everything
Sounds-
for you.
You have. You've been a good servant.
I know. Years of research,
Brought
all.
me to the book. I have it.
Yes.
I am here.
Good.
But
I
that
knew you
means
would have
that
liked
I don't need a servant any longer. Pierce.
Well, then I need not be a servant. I can be an equal. I can stand at your side. You need not a servant, but a soldier. Someone who can carve mountains for you. Someone who has dedicated their life, their research, their time. I've been followed by ravens for so long. I can't bear to lose them. Please, my dear. You have seen me true this whole time. You have never steered me wrong. So you know that I am not lying when I tell you that every moment was worth it.
As a good shepherd, I must watch over my flock, and I need not spare the rod when they get out of line. And she grabs you, and it feels like she grabs you by your spine itself. And it's uncomfortable for a moment as you feel your body begin to unnaturally bend into that crook shape that you saw on a ring not too long ago this evening. As you slowly become the rod of the shepherdess. Well, you'll be there for her. She'll use you for battles. You'll still be able to talk with her. But you are slowly affixed into a rod-like shape. Just spine and skull.
It's all I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever needed. I will be with you as the stars fizzle out one by one, as the earth melts into dust, into nothing, into astral space and time, as the very facets of this world crumble. I will be there with you, watching it all decay.
Forever, my love.
Thank you, my love.
You may deafen. I'm done with you. Wait a second for Chip to see who he decides to be.
I am here.
Oh, hey there, Jack. You stumble into a room that you know all too well is just simply death. But on the right of you, you see a doorway that leads outside of the mansion. You can see the front of it. On the left, you see the snuffing of light of a dying star. You see what you can become, what you can choose to be, should you choose to be it. What would you like to be, Jack?
Jack spends a moment just lost in this light. I'm so tired of fighting it all.
So tired.
I'm just so one step forward,
Mm-hmm.
damn. Second step, tired, as he steps into the light.
To the light of the star or of leaving the mansion?
The star.
Okay. You may deafen. Hey, Sawyer. Oh, your mic is muted, I think.
No.
No,
it's
no,
not.
okay. It just didn't pick you up because Discord.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going? You...
Bad.
Yeah. But you walk up to a staircase after watching Vaughn be absorbed. And you enter a room. On the left side of the room is Vaughn. He is without a cane. He is pre-war Vaughn. He's fine. He looks immaculate. He looks amazing. As well as several other people you know. Some of the more loving parts of Vaughn's family as a whole. You see your sister. You look to the right and you see a door that leads out of the mansion. What would you like to do?
Can I talk to them?
Yeah.
Reggie?
Hey. How you doing? Oh, you got a little something, and she'll like lick her thumb and kind of wipe off your face a little bit.
How?
You can choose to be this. You can choose to be with us. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can be unburdened by lies. You can be with me, with Vaughn, and we can spend all of our days together and be as one.
Oh,
It didn't
I'm
pick up all
dreaming.
that. Hold on. Start from the start.
I didn't say that much. Where do we go? I'm dreaming. This isn't.
I wish I could tell you you're dreaming, Sawyer.
Regina, you're dead.
You can choose that. You can come with us and be in this ethereal place so that doesn't have pain. Vaughn is fine. Vaughn walks without a cane. He needs nothing more.
Can I go take his hand?
Yeah.
Baby, look at you.
Hey. I haven't seen this foot in a long time.
I haven't seen it ever.
Yeah, I know.
But this can't be possible.
But it's possible. It's fine. It all can happen.
And I point to the other door. What's there?
Life and all of its troubles that'll come with it.
But Vaughn, baby, you're not dead, right?
Love, I'm gone. I'm sorry.
But
I wish I could wake you up in our bed and it all have been a nightmare for you, and you don't get that. It's never fair.
I
But
I
you have to choose for yourself, Sawyer. We can't make you do anything.
I don't
You
want to
are
die.
a strong, beautiful, absolute diamond. But it's not my place to keep you. You're not some bird for me to cage. If you want to go and live another, hopefully like 50, 60 years, go do it.
Please.
I can't make the decision for you. You can stay or you can go, love.
Regina, Reggie, I named my speakeasy after you.
I'm there
That's
most
how I met.
nights. You just can't see.
That's how I met him. You brought him to me. Why can't you come with me?
We're dead. This is our side of the veil. We can see you through it all the time, but it's not a two-way thing.
And I take both of their hands.
Mhm.
I want to be with you again more than anything. I have for years and years. That's all I've wanted. But not like this. This isn't right. None of this is right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, right was thrown off the rails a long time ago for us. We didn't have a decision in right or wrong.
You are the best people I know, and you don't deserve this. And wait, will you look out for me, baby? I take his face and I kiss him. And I take Regina into my arms and I just hold her. And I just hold them both for what feels like an impossibly long time, and I don't want to let go of them. And I love you. I love you more than anything. I lost a piece of me when I lost you.
Do you want to stay or do you want to go?
I give them both one more hug goodbye and I go.
Okay, you go. Everyone else will now join us undeafened. If they see my message.
I did.
Yeah.
Hold
I know.
on.
There's Jack. We'll see how River
Oh.
comes on.
I didn't expect it to happen so soon. I was caught off guard.
Okay. As Sawyer,
Fuck.
you walk out of the Whinsboro Mansion alone. There's nobody with you. You walk out alone into an abandoned mansion behind you, as though 100 years or more have passed. You walk for a bit, you see a car you've never seen
My God.
before
Oh,
go down the street.
shit.
Wait, have what? See what I've never seen before?
A car you've
What?
never seen before go down the street. And you rush
Wait.
for a moment and you see stores with flat screen TVs.
Bitch!
And you see the date
Jules,
of
you wake
September
up.
13th, 2024 on a calendar in a coffee shop.
Wow.
And welcome to the end of
Motherfucker.
Whinsboro, everybody.
Holy shit.
Thanks for coming along, everybody, for the fun, wild ride that is the Whinsboro Mansion.
What?
Gang, we have some time while Jules processes for a second. Chip, do you want to plug some heroes and hooligan stuff coming up?
Yeah, sure. I can do a plug. Come check out myself and Mags on every other Friday night. We will be playing on the 20th for Concentration Echoes of Eden over on Heroes and Hooligans. Other shows we currently have ongoing are Delirium, a Grim Hollow campaign. If you like the dark tone of Whinsboro, you'll like that too. It is a little lighter. I don't see how it couldn't be.
Yeah, it's a little hard to beat that.
You can also check out our Thursday night campaign where we are running Tales from the Yawning Portal, or one of our two Saturday campaigns, Chronicles of Elytria or Sumarkula Stories. And you can catch me in Sumarkula.
Nice.
You can catch me in almost all of those except the Chronicles one, actually.
The other thing to shout out is, as you've seen below me, we've had several logos running. There's Heroes and Hooligans popping up right now. It has some of the information. Feel free to check them out. You've seen another one scroll by called Curry Creative. That is the company of our absolutely wonderful Mags. If you want to just chat about that for a quick second.
Yeah, so I am starting to do freelance graphic design on the side. Trying to keep my rates affordable. If you just want to like collaborate with me at some point, like that would be fucking great. If not, I am still okay doing pro bono work right now for fun. So just my Instagram handle is at curry_creative7 on Instagram. I should have put that in the logo. I wasn't thinking. So here we are.
Yep.
I did the
There's a
Whinsboro
small little
logo.
Whinsboro thing in the corner you guys can see.
I did Whinsboro logo, I did the SS Sophia logo, I did the redone Streaming Rainbow logo, so I'm just
Which I think pops up
really
next.
having fun with this, so.
You'll see that. Jules, now that you've recovered from your whiplash, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, sure. What? If anyone would like to follow me on Instagram, it's at QueenJulia_11. There is where I post about any acting that I do, any actual play that I do. I'm an actor in New York. If people want to hire me for that, I don't fucking know, man. My original play, Lightkeeper, is on YouTube. It's a staged reading. My YouTube channel is just my name, Julia Labush, Labusch. These are some of my best friends, and I hate them all with every fiber of my being. Thank you.
I do.
River, I'm glad I finally got to kill you and give you your wish in a game.
God, if only.
I only tried to get you to kill your husband, Julia. Why
That's
do you
the
hate me?
only
Oh, that's
wish
all.
you get.
Actually, real quick, if I may,
Yeah.
my Instagram is my last name _ my first name at Glassberg_River. I've started performing my poetry more frequently, and so I actually do have some things to plug. I'm a working poet and an actor based outside of New York City, but mostly performing in New York. So, if you would like to follow my Instagram and, find out if I am performing in anything or going to anything or, performing my poetry or on stage in some format, the next performance that I, would like to plug, if you're in the New York area, the Poetry Brothel in New York City is hosting its next event on October 30th. It's an incredibly fun, intimate space where you get to meet and listen to the work of some natural-born New York poets, jazz bands, burlesque artists. It is truly one of the best things you can do in New York City. So yeah.
Love it. And then
I don't know if I actually said my Instagram handle. It's at QueenJulia_11.
Yep. And then last but certainly not least, I will do just a small plug for Streaming Rainbow. Please go check them out. There are consistent actual plays on their stream, as well as a VOD for another Call of Cthulhu campaign that all of us are in. It's like halfway through being released. None of us will tell you what's going to happen in that.
It's way more tame than this shit, I'll tell you that.
I don't know if it's way more tame than
And
this, but if
No.
you thought that
Lied
this,
like a bitch.
if you thought that this had big twists in it, so does that, because David is a masterpiece of a keeper. They have several other. Go ahead.
Shout out to the Shepherd verse, by the way.
Yeah, apparently we've
Yeah.
now
Into the
begun.
Shepherd verse, baby.
Stop it, please, God.
There might be more pitches to come for that in the future, but they have several wonderful DMs who do their own actual plays as well as just a wonderful community to be a part of inside of Discord. A very
I actually have another thing.
Yeah.
Next Friday on Streaming Rainbow, I will be playing Wickedness, which is a game by Possum Creek with Cam Koshkum and Sarah Smith. So if you want more of me specifically next week on Streaming Rainbow, I'll be there.
As well, because I know
Ella.
David said it every single time that we recorded Sophia. We all met in the Streaming Rainbow Discord, but just by complete happenstance. There's an In Search of Parties channel, and we all said, hey, let's try this one game, and it turned into.
Remember when we played one game where we were all friends?
Remember when we played a game where we were all teenagers in California, and we had a good time mostly?
Remember when we played?
None of that anymore.
We played an entire game where nobody died.
Yo, crazy!
That's not fun.
Hasn't happened since.
There was an almost death in that
No one's
one.
died
though.
in Bounty.
Yeah.
That's a home run we have
no,
going.
Hi.
No, when I say
No
nobody
players
died,
have.
I mean nobody died in that
players have.
campaign. And
Nobody
nobody
died.
died in Best Last Summer. Not
That's
even
fair.
Nobody
an
died in
NPC.
Best Last Summer. We just almost murdered Justin once. We mad at him. Anyway.
Okay, well,
You're gonna have to go watch that on
we
VOD.
are going. I assume by now, hopefully by this point, the Streaming Rainbow VOD cuts off. If not, hi YouTube, we're weird people. We're gonna raid someone I've raided before called Hero Zone. He's going over the new player's handbook for D&D. Wonderful person. Does a lot of cool things, has a great community. So we're gonna send a raid on over their way. In the meantime, please check out all the things. I've been your keeper, Lux. These have been my wonderful players, and thank you for coming